October 10th. The fourth Hokage had two children, a girl and a boy. Minato was the happiest person on earth at that moment, but in an instant a masked man appeared in front of him and took the two children. The man in the mask. Hokage, give me the 9 tails or your children will die. After these words, he threw the children up and placed a kunai under them. However, the Hokage was at the children's side in an instant and carried them to a house that was outside the village away from that place and put them to bed. After that, he moved to the place where his wife was giving birth and saw the enraged 9-tailed and the weakened Kushina. Afterwards, a masked man appeared in front of him and attacked him. They engaged in close combat, with the masked man defeating the Hokage as he passed through him. The man in the mask. Surrender Hokage, you can't win and the village will be destroyed by me personally. Fourth Hokage. I won't let you destroy it so easily. He said and threw a kunai at him. But it passed right through without touching his opponent. The man in the mask. Is that all you can do? And at that moment Minato appears behind him, already holding a rasengan in his hand, and he hits the masked man in the back with it. He flies off from the blow, breaking a couple of trees and crashing into a rock. The masked man fell down dead. Then the fourth Hokage moved to Kushina and dragged her to the children's house. After which he found himself on the Hokage rock, namely on his stone head. When the fox saw him, he began to collect natural energy to create a tailed bomb. When he finished, he swallowed it and launched it at the Hokage. Minato began to fold the barrier seals of movement, after which he found himself in front of the tailed beast's bomb and moved it behind the mountain, after which he returned back. There was a huge explosion and in its place there was a large crater. The fourth was transported to the house where his wife and children were. Fourth Hokage. Kushina, I know that you will be against it, but we need to seal the 9-tailed fox into our children. Kushina. But you understand what awaits them in the future, and how are you going to seal it in them? Fourth Hokage. I know what awaits them, but there is no other way out, and I will seal it thanks to the call of the god of death Shinigami. Kushina. But you do understand that after this you yourself will die. Fourth Hokage. Yes, I know, he said sadly. Kushina. Okay then, I'll help you. After which they were transported to the fox. The Hokage bit his finger and summoned a toad, which crushed the 9 tails. At this time, Kushina put a barrier around her and Minato with the fox, preventing anyone from entering or leaving them. Then Minato teleported back and took the children, after which he returned, starting to fold the Shinigami summoning seals. At this time, the fox tried to throw off the toad to get up, but Kushina prevented him, holding him back with her chains. After the Hokage finished summoning, Shinigami appeared behind him. And under the children, an altar began to appear, after which he put his hand forward, dividing the fox's chakra into 2 halves. One half was light, and the other was dark. After that, Shinigami put his hand towards the children and began to seal. He placed the light part of the 9 tails into the boy and the evil part into the girl. Because of the fox's evil chakra, the girl's hair turned black. After that, Shinigami began to disappear, taking Minato's soul. When he completely disappeared, the Hokage fell dead. And the barrier surrounding them fell and the shinobi watching this began to come to their aid. POV Third Hokage. The third Hokage was sitting quietly on his chair and suddenly he heard an explosion behind the village. At that moment he stood up and went to the window and saw a 9-tailed fox there. Sarutobi Hiruzen put on his gear and started walking towards the fox to help the shinobi stop him. However, before that, he ordered his Anbu to help people evacuate, but ordered 3 to go with him. When he started running towards the fox, he saw a barrier, and behind the barrier were Minato, Kushina and their children. And behind Minato was the god of death Shinigami. Then Sarutobi realized that the fourth wanted to seal the fox in his children. But it was already impossible to help them, and he could not get through the barrier, since it was put there by Uzumaki Kushina herself. When the barrier disappeared, Anbu and the third approached Minato and checked his pulse, but there was none. After which the third approached Kushina. NPOV Third Hokage. When the third one approached Kushina, she was already dying. Kushina. Third Sama, the boy's name is Naruto, and the girl's name is Mara. After these words, Kushina died from chakra exhaustion, since after the fox was extracted from her, Uzumaki had little chakra. After this, he ordered the Anbu to take the bodies of Minato and Kushina, and he himself took the children and carried them to his house. A day later, a clan council was convened. The council was about the death of the fourth and the question of who would become the next Hokage was being decided. They also decided what to do with the children of Minato and Kushina. Advice. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Finally, everyone came. The clan council was convened regarding the death of the fourth Hokage, as well as who would become the next Hokage. So, can anyone put forward a candidate for the role of Hokage? Shimura Danzo. I want to put forward my candidacy for the role of Hokage. Fugaku Uchiha. I also want to put forward my candidacy. Shimura Danzo. No way. According to the report, the attacker was an Uchiha. Fugaku Uchiha. The Uchihas are not connected to this attack. Shimura Danzo. The only ones who could control the nine-tailed fox are the Uchiha. Hyashi Hyuga. That's true, but perhaps someone found another way to subdue him. Shimura Danzo. Nonsense. Even if that's true, how do you explain the fact that the attacker had a Sharingan? Fugaku Uchiha. The eyes could have kidnapped or killed one of our clan on a mission and taken him. Shimura Danzo. Then it is even more impossible to trust the post of Hokage to a person who cannot even protect the eyes of his clan. Shikaku Nara. Enough of this squabbling. As for me, third Hokage, you should return to your post and continue your reign. Or do you have a contender for this post? Sarutobi Hiruzen. Well, I will again become the Hokage, since I don't have a principal. Shikaku Nara. Does anyone have any objections? Everyone except Danzo was for it. Shikaku Nara. Then the post of Hokage is yours again, Hiruzen. Now, as for me, we must decide the fate of Minato and Kushina's children. Sarutobi Hiruzen. I will take them to myself and raise them. Shimura Danzo. I'm against it. You became Hokage, I don't think you'll have time for them, and you'll raise them to be spoiled, since you'll consider it your duty to the fourth to take good care of them. Shikaku Nara. Do you have any ideas what to do with them? Shimura Danzo. Yes, they're Konoha's Jinchuriki and they need to be raised as weapons of the village. That's why I want to take them to the root and train them there. Sarutobi Hiruzen. I'm against it. They are the children of the fourth, I won't let them get to the root. Inoiki Yamanaka. How about giving them to an orphanage? And after they both turn 4, they will be given an apartment and an orphan's allowance will be given every month. In this case, neither Hokage nor root will get it. Shikaku Nara. Good idea. Is there anyone against it? Everyone agreed, even Shimuro. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Then I declare the clan meeting over. End of the clan meeting. The third Hokage took the children and brought them to the orphanage. He regretted that he could not help them. Commentary on Nine Tails' attack. Don't judge me too harshly, I'm just starting to write. Well, parts will come out every day. The beginning of life. In 2 years. Naruto and Madara lived in the attic because all the children and the owners of the orphanage hated them and called them demon relatives. They did not understand why they were called that. However, after a month, they got used to it and stopped paying attention to it. However, it did not end with words and they often got it from children who were older than them, and sometimes even adults beat them. The brother and sister themselves cared and helped each other. They always walked together, even slept under the same blanket. They did not have a bed, but only a mattress with a blanket and a pillow. I would also like to say that at 2 years old they could walk well and read a little. Unlike Naruto, Madara loved to read books and was very interested in them. However, despite the fact that Naruto did not like to read, he still knew how to do it, and one day when they got lost walking around the village, they wandered into the library. Madara. Damn it, how could you get lost? Naruto. Madara, look, maybe we should go there and ask how we can get back. Madara. Naruto, have you forgotten how they treat us in the village? Naruto. No, I haven't forgotten, Naruto said sadly. But still, the village is big, I don't think that the two of us will easily find the way, and maybe we'll end up in a bad place, and there we'll be much worse off than in the shelter. But maybe they'll tell us. Madara. Okay, let's go ask. Madara and Naruto entered a room that contained a lot of books and scrolls. Naruto. Madara, look how many books there are. Madara. Naruto, be quiet, this is most likely a library, and here you need to behave quietly. Kinosuke. Hello kids, are you lost? Madara. Yes, we got lost and came here to ask how to get to the shelter. And who are you? Kinosuke. I'm a librarian, and in order to get to the shelter you need to go back to the main street and walk to its end, and then turn right and you'll see it. Madara and Naruto. Thank you very much. Madara. Can I borrow one book to read? Kinosuke. Can you read? Madara. A little. Kinosuke. Wow, what do you want to take? He said in surprise. Madara. Can I tell you the history of shinobi? Kinosuke. Okay, Wait here, I'll bring it. Kinosuke was surprised that 2-year-old children could read, although not very well. He was the only one who treated Naruto and Madara well so far. He took a book about the history of shinobi and gave it to the children. Madara. Thank you. Madara and Naruto bowed and left the library. Naruto. You see, I was right that they will help us here, and I see you are pleased. Madara. Yeah, maybe we should go already, otherwise we might run into someone standing here. Naruto. Fine. They reached the shelter without incident, and it was quiet there today and no one noticed them. Madara spent the whole night reading a book and went to bed only in the morning, while Naruto was fast asleep. 2 more years later, Maru and Naruto were called to the director of the orphanage. Director. You have turned 4 years old, so you will be given an apartment. Since there are few apartments, you will live in one. Also, when you turn 8, you will have to go to the academy to become a Konoha shinobi. You will also be given an orphan's allowance until you are 15, after which you will have to earn your own money. Is everything clear to you? Madara and Naruto. Yes, they said together. Director. Then here is your house key and your first allowance. Pack your things and get out of here, he said angrily. Madara took the key and the money and they went to pack their things. The children were happy at that moment that the demons would finally leave the orphanage. When the children collected their things they began to leave. Naruto. Hey, Madara, where is our home? He said, already leaving the shelter. Madara. Exactly, I have to ask where he is. Madara went back in. Madara. Hey director, where is our house? Director. Rukun Street, dormitory, you'll get used to it and fall in love, room number 7. Madara. Thank you. Madara and Naruto headed towards their new home. As they approached Rukun Street, they saw a small area that was in terrible condition. When they got to the dormitory, they saw a 2-story house where no one had lived for a long time. They started looking for their apartment and when they found it, they went in and saw rooms that were completely covered in dust and there was trash on the floor. Madara. Yeah, the apartment is total crap. Naruto. Yes, but perhaps better than the attic in the shelter. Madara. Yeah, then let's clean up and everything will be much better. Madara and Naruto started cleaning their new home. After 10 minutes, they finished cleaning. Naruto. We're finally done, he said with a smile. Madara. Yeah, but it's a shame we had to rip the t-shirt, since there were no rags, and we don't have many things anyway, she said sadly. After that they wanted to eat and they went to look for the nearest store. After about 2 minutes they found it and went in. The store was in bad condition, but there was food there. Madara and Naruto started walking around the store and choosing food. Naruto. Hey Madara, look, there's ramen here and it's cheap. Madara. Yeah, then we take him. Naruto. Yes, he said with a smile. Madara and Naruto grabbed a few packs of ramen and headed to the checkout. Madara. Hello, can I buy this? Salesman. Yeah, that'll be 120 ryo. Madara handed the money to the shopkeeper. But the shopkeeper looked more closely at the children and recognized the demons. Salesman. So you are demons, get out of here, he said, already angrily. Madara. But we need to buy food. Salesman. Then that'll be 300 ryo, he said rudely. Naruto. But you said 120 ryo. Salesman. It doesn't matter what I told you, give me 300 ryo, or get out of here. Madara gave 300 ryo and they went home. When they got home, they made instant noodles and started eating. After 1 year, Madara and Naruto decided to start training and went to the abandoned training ground number 14. The training ground was near the forest. When they arrived at the training ground, they saw half-collapsed and rotten dummies, and next to them a couple of rusty kunai. Naruto and Madara decided to take 4 kunai each and they started throwing them at the dummies, but without success. All the kunai that they threw either did not reach or flew near the targets. But they were not upset and threw them again. After 4 hours, Madara and Naruto were tired, but they had already started hitting the targets. Almost every time they threw, 3 out of 4 kunai each hit the target. After training in throwing kunai, they were tired and decided to go to Ichiraku Ramen to eat, since it was the only place after the library where they were not called demons and did not beat them. When they arrived, they ordered 1 large portion of ramen. After they ate, they went home. The next day they continued training and their kunai hit the target every time. Then they decided to make the task more difficult and change the location of the targets to more difficult positions and they again spent several hours at the training ground throwing kunai. During this time, they broke 3 targets because they could not withstand such loads. After training, they went to Ichiraku Ramen again. In 1 year. It was October 10th. At that time, there was mourning and almost every shinobi was drinking. It was on this day 6 years ago that the village was attacked by a 9-tailed fox, and the 4th Hokage died. Today was the birthday of 2 children. However, they hated it because on this day they were beaten every time and they went to the hospital. They did not want to go outside today, but as luck would have it, they ran out of food and they had to go get it. When they went out, they quickly ran to the store for ramen. They ran there without any problems, but on the way back they were met by 5 drunk chunin. One of them. "Oh. Look, these are demons," he said with a smile. Second. "Let's have some fun, I'm already tired of drinking." First. "I'm for it." After these words, they surrounded the 2 children. Although these 2 were training, they were no match for the chunin, even when drunk. After 5 minutes. One of the chunin. "How they annoy me, I'm already bored with them, and only 5 minutes have passed." Another. "Let's kill the boy, and we can play with the girl differently," he said with a lustful smile. Hearing this, Mara began to get angry. When one of the chunin took out a kunai and started to run at Naruto to kill him, she covered him and the kunai hit her in the stomach. Naruto, seeing this, started to cry hard and orange chakra started to appear around him, enveloping him, and when he got 1 tail, Mara also started to glow, but black, and she also got 1 tail and this chakra started to instantly heal her wound. Shonen who saw this started to back away in fear, but Naruto blocked them, enveloping them in orange chakra. Some of the chunin. "No. Don't kill. Kill me. I have children and a wife," he said with fear. But after these words, his head flew off his shoulders. His head was cut off by a tail of black chakra. A minute later, the rest of the chunin were also dead and Naruto and Mara fainted. POV Hatake Kakashi. Kakashi entered the Hokage's residence after completing the mission. Kakashi knocked on the door and a tired voice was heard behind it. "Third Hokage, come in." Hatake Kakashi came in. Third Hokage. "Ah, it's you, Kakashi. Have you completed the mission yet?" Hatake Kakashi. "Yes, the third one herself. Here is the mission report." Hatake Kakashi handed over the mission report folder. Third Hokage. "Okay, here's the money for the task. You can rest today." Hatake Kakashi. "Hi," Hotake said and disappeared into Shunshin. Hatake appeared in the park and walked in some direction reading his favorite book. Suddenly Hatake felt a strong chakra, which he felt during the attack of the 9-tailed fox on Konoha. Hatake immediately went to the place of the outbreak of strong chakra. But upon his arrival, he saw 5 corpses and small children. Seeing them, he realized that these were the children of Minato and Kushina and that they were attacked by shinobi again. Going down to the children, he took them and moved to the hospital, leaving them there. After which he went to the Hokage's residence. Appearing immediately in the Hokage's office. The third one sensed Kakashi's appearance and asked. Third Hokage. "Did something happen, Kakashi?" Hatake Kakashi. "Yes, Hokage-sama. When I left you I felt the chakra of the 9-tailed and went there. When I arrived I saw 5 corpses of shinobi and 2 children of Minato and Kushina." Third Hokage. "Has the fox really taken over their minds?" Hatake Kakashi. "I don't think so. As far as I'm concerned, something happened there that caused their fox chakra to awaken. After all, when I arrived they were unconscious, and the shinobi were dead." The third Hokage turned to the portrait of the fourth. Third Hokage. "Minato, once again I failed my task. Forgive me, I beg you," the third Hokage said to himself, lowering his head. Hatake, "What about the Anbu watching the children?" he asked. Hatake Kakashi. "I didn't feel their chakra, most likely they weren't watching them, but shirking their work," he said, already with a hint of anger. Third Hokage. "Raven," he shouted. At that moment, an Anbu wearing a crow mask appeared in front of them. Third Hokage. "Itachi, you can take off your mask." Itachi took off his mask and a 13-year-old boy appeared in front of them. Itachi. "You called Hokage. And Kakashi, you're here too." Third Hokage. "Call the turtle and the owl here," he said angrily. "And also call the head of the Yamanaka clan here." Itachi. "Hi," he said, disappearing into a flock of crows. 10 minutes later, in front of the third Hokage and Kakashi stood 2 Anbu in a turtle and owl mask, as well as the head of the Yamanaka clan, Inoki, and Itachi. Itachi. "I brought them." Inoki Yamanaka. "Why did you call us Hokage?" he asked, confused. Third Hokage. They tried to beat up Minato and Kushina's children again. Kakashi found the children unconscious, and the 5 shinobi who apparently attacked them were dead. Inoki Yamanaka. Do you want me to check the children's memory? Third Hokage. No, you have to check the memory of Owl and Turtle, since they were not there at that time and they did not help them. Inoki Yamanaka. Hi. After these words, he checked their memory and was shocked. Inoki Yamanaka. Hokage-sama, all this time they were behind the attacks on the children of Minato and Kushina. They gave information about their location and sometimes even helped them beat them. Today they again passed on information about them and watched as they beat them, but when one of the Chunin pierced the girl's stomach, and she fell to the ground, then Naruto began to have orange chakra that enveloped him, and when he got one tail, then the girl was also enveloped in chakra, but already black, and after that they ran away from there in fear. He said angrily. Third Hokage. Put them in jail, we'll deal with them later. And you, Itachi, will now watch over the fourth's children. Itachi. Hi, he said. Third Hokage. Itachi and Kakashi take them to prison, and you, Inoki Yamanaka, can be free. Itachi and Kakashi. Hi, they said and grabbed the Anbu turtles and owls and disappeared. New acquaintances. And POV Kakashi Hataki. When the Chunins were dead, the children fainted. When they woke up, they saw a large sewer, and they were standing on water. They looked at each other with a confused look. Naruto. Where are we? Mara. I don't know, let's go straight ahead, I feel chakra there. Naruto. Fine. Walking straight ahead, they saw a passage into a large hall where there was a cage. Unknown. Here come our jailers, they said together in a terrifying voice. Mara. Who's there? After these words, a black 9-tailed fox appeared in the cage. Seeing him, the children fell on their butts in horror. Naruto. You are the 9-tailed one. A light 9-tailed cat appeared in the cage. Dark 9-tailed fox. Yes, he growled. Mara. So that's why they call us demons, we're Jinchuriki. But why are there 2 of you? Light 9 tails. Before we were one, but when we were sealed in you, we were divided into a dark and a light part. I was sealed in you, and the dark part in the girl. Naruto. What's your name? 9 tails isn't your name. Mara nodded, indicating that her brother was right. The 2 9 tails looked at each other and nodded. Dark 9-tailed fox. Our name is Kurama. Naruto. Kurama, then, let's be friends, otherwise we don't have any friends, and you are the same as us. Mara nodded again. A few seconds later they responded. 9 tails. Okay, they said together. Mara. By the way, where are we? Dark Kurama. You are in your subconscious. Mara. How do we get out of here? Dark Kurama. It's impossible now, since you're out of it, but it's easy to imagine returning to the normal world. Naruto. And how will they return here? Light Kurama. Same thing, but the other way around. Naruto. I see. Is it possible to change this place somehow? I don't like that my friends are in the sewers. Light Kurama. This is your subconscious, just imagine and it will appear. After these words Naruto thought, and instead of water a clearing appeared, the walls disappeared, and mountains appeared in the distance. A large lake appeared near the clearing. A minute later, the cage disappeared, and in its place appeared a large tree wrapped in chains holding the tailed beasts, and a collar with a seal appeared on their necks. Naruto. Something like that. Oh. Yes, and how can I free you from your chains? Light Kurama lay down with his muzzle on his front paws. Dark Kurama did the same. Light Kurama. You need the key to the seal, and it is with the toads. Mara. Toads, she said in surprise. Dark Kurama. Toads are summonable creatures with whom you can sign a contract, and you can also learn the Sannin regime from them. After these words, the children began to glow. Naruto is yellow and Mara is black. After that they opened their eyes and saw a white ceiling. And then they smelled medicine. Children. This is a hospital, they said to themselves. After Naruto got up and saw his sister on the next bed. Naruto got up from the bed and went to his sister. Naruto. Mara, are you okay? Mara. Yes, only my stomach hurts a little. After these words she got up from the bed and went to the window. Mara. Now we have friends, she said with a smile. Naruto. Yeah, let's go home. Mara. Yes. After these words, she climbed onto the window and jumped down. Naruto did the same. Then they went home, but halfway there, Naruto's stomach growled. Naruto. Damn it, we still haven't eaten. Mara. We have no money. We lost it when we were attacked. And there is nothing to eat at home. Naruto. Then let's catch some fish and fry it. Mara. Fine. They headed to the nearest body of water. When they got to the water, they rolled up their sleeves and went into the water to catch fish. After 10 minutes, they caught 7 fish. Then they went out to the shore where there were fish that they caught and put away. Then they started collecting branches. When they collected them, they realized that they would not be able to light the branches. Then a voice was heard in Mara's head. Dark Kurama. Reach out to the branches. At first Mara didn't understand what it was, but then she stretched it out and the branches lit up, first with a black flame, but then it became normal. Naruto. Wow, how did you do that? He asked in surprise. Mara. I don't know, I heard Kurama's voice in my head and he told me to stretch out my hand and the branches caught fire. Naruto. Wow. After which they began to fry the fish. When it was cooked, they ate it and then went home. A year has passed. First, I want to talk about the power of heroes. Naruto. Taijutsu, Genin, Ninjutsu, weak Chunin, since they were trained by Kurama. Bukanjutsu, like Uchiha Itachi, Genjutsu at 0. Large reserves of chakra because of Kurama. Also a special power of light. Mara. Taijutsu, weak Chunin. Ninjutsu, average Chunin. Fuinjutsu, Chunin, she studied it because she knew they were being watched. Bukanjutsu, like Uchiha Itachi. Large chakra reserves and special darkness powers. That's all, I think. Naruto. How long do you think he will keep watching us? Mara. I don't know, maybe we should talk to him. Naruto. Why not? Mara. Hey, come out, you're tired of following us, she shouted. Itachi Uchiha was shocked that she noticed him, because he thought that they were still little children who could not do anything. He didn't see them training because Mara put up a barrier of distortion and illusion, which prevented Itachi from seeing them training. Naruto. Hey, how much longer do we have to wait? He said irritably. After these words, Itachi came down from the tree and approached them. Mara. Who are you? Itachi Uchiha. I'm Itachi Uchiha. I'm curious how you discovered me. Mara. I felt your chakra a year ago. Itachi was shocked by this, because he was told that these were ordinary children who had not even awakened the chakras. Naruto. And why are you following us? Itachi Uchiha. I have a mission, I have to keep an eye on you and report to the third Hokage. Itachi decided to tell them the truth. Naruto. Why does the Hokage need to know about us? Itachi Uchiha. The Hokage is worried about you because of the attacks and he decided to put me to watch you and if something happens I should help you. Mara. He's actually worried about the Bayu that are inside us, right? Itachi was once again stunned by what they knew about the Bayu sealed within them. Itachi Uchiha. But how did you find out about Biju? Mara. We talked and saw them. Itachi Uchiha. Them? He asked in surprise. Naruto. Yes, there are 2 of them, one light and the other dark. Itachi Uchiha. Clear. Mara. So what is the real purpose of spying on us? Itachi Uchiha. As I said, he is worried about you, and I must protect you from attacks and report on your development. Naruto. I see, then maybe we can be friends. Mara nodded, indicating that she was okay with it. Itachi thought about it, but still agreed. Mara. If that's the case, then you don't have to tell the Hokage that you talked to us. Itachi Uchiha. Fine. In a year. Today is the 1st of September, the day when children start going to the academy. Naruto and Mara were among them. Now the Hokage was giving a speech to the children and their parents. As always, he was talking about the Wall of Fire. Mara and Naruto were bored, so they went to a tree and just lay down leaning on it. When Itachi saw them, he came up to them. Itachi Uchiha. Why are you here? You must listen to the Hokage's opening speech. Naruto. We're bored there, and the Hokage there only talks about the Wall of Fire. Mara. Yeah, and at least there's some shade here. Itachi Uchiha. You are such a problem after all. Over the past year, Itachi has become best friends with Naruto and Mara. After the entrance ceremony ended, the children went to the academy. Naruto and Mara were the last to enter. When they entered the classroom, everyone immediately began to whisper. They went to the back desk and sat down next to the window. A few minutes later, the classroom became quiet as the teacher entered. Teacher. So guys, I'm your teacher. I'll be teaching you throughout your entire education at the academy. And my name is Yumino Iruka. Afterwards he began to call everyone and they introduced themselves, But our heroes listened only to those who were most interesting in their opinion. Yumi no Iruka. Now you are Shikamaru Nara. Shikamaru Nara. I am Shikamaru Nara. I like to sleep and play with friends. I hate working. My dream is to sleep forever. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, you can sit down. Shikamaru Nara. Yeah, he said, walking to his seat. Yumi no Iruka. So now Uchiha Sasuke. After these words, all the girls started screaming, except Mara. Naruto. This is Itachi's brother, isn't it? Mara. Yeah, an arrogant guy. Naruto. Apparently it's hereditary for the Uchiha, he said with a smile. Uchiha Sasuke. I'm Uchiha Sasuke. I love tomatoes. And I hate demons. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, do you have a dream? Uchiha Sasuke. Yes, my dream is to surpass my brother. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, you can sit down. After these words, Sasuke went to his place. Yumi no Iruka. So, now Akamaiki Chuji. Akamaiki Choji came out to his teacher. Akamaiki Choji. I'm Akamaiki Chuji. I like to eat and play with friends. There's nothing I hate, and my dream is to end up in a sea of food. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, sit down. After which Chuji went to the place. Yumi no Iruka. And now, Uzumaki Mara, he said with a slight hint of anger. Uzumaki Mara went out to the teacher, and on the way there everyone looked at her sideways and started whispering. Yamanaka Ino. Hey, Sakura, my mom told me to stay away from them, saying that it's better not to talk to them. Haruno Sakura. Me too, I wonder who they are. When Mara approached the teacher she turned around. Uzumaki Mara. I am Uzumaki Mara. I love my brother, I hate those who call us demons. My dream is to become a good ninja and take revenge on everyone who offended us. Everyone started whispering again, and Mara went to her place. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, then now Uzumaki Naruto, he said again with a hint of anger. Uzumaki Naruto came out. Uzumaki Naruto. I am Uzumaki Naruto. I love my sister. I hate people who treat us badly. My dream is to kill everyone who has hurt us. After that, the voice of a guy from the front row with a puppy on his head was heard. Inuzuka Kiba. You two are weaklings, whoever you take revenge on will only get even more. He shouted to the whole class, and his dog barked in confirmation. After these words, almost the entire class began to laugh, and Naruto went to his seat. Uzumaki Naruto. I'll kill you too, he said to himself and smiled a little. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, enough laughing, now there will be a small sparring of those who already know at least a little taijutsu. And now raise your hands those who know how to use it. A total of 6 hands were raised. They were Choji, Kiba, Sasuke, Shikamaru, Mara and Naruto. When Mara and Naruto raised their hands, Kiba's voice was heard again. Inuzuka Kiba. Ha 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 ha, these two know how to fight, don't make me laugh, I can knock them down with one hand. After that, everyone started laughing again, and Mara and Naruto smiled. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, then we will have a sparring match between you, I will announce the pairs on the spot. After these words, all the children went to the rear training ground, where the battles would take place. Yumi no Iruka. So, the first fight. Inuzuka Kiba vs. Uzumaki Naruto. Inuzuka Kiba. Well, hold on, little one. They both came out and stood opposite each other. Yumi no Iruka. Now I will tell you the rules of the battle. You can only use taijutsu and shuriken jutsu, and if you have it, then dojutsu. You can't kill either, got it? Both. Yes, they both said, standing at attention. Inuzuka Kiba. Akamaru, stand aside, I'll deal with him myself. The puppy got off his head and moved aside. Yumi no Iruka. Since everyone is ready, let's begin. In an instant, Naruto disappeared, wrapped in light chakra, and struck Kiba in the back, causing him to fly into the wall of the academy. Afterwards, Naruto appeared. Everyone stared at him, not understanding what it was. Sasuke was watching with particular interest, also not understanding what happened. After all, no one saw how Naruto used Kurama's chakra and became faster. Akamaru, seeing how his master flew into the wall, began to look for a target, and after his appearance, attacked him, but he himself flew back to the same place as his master. Yumi no Iruka. Pobital. Uzumaki Naruto, he said with a little fear, since he himself did not see his movements. Naruto returned to the crowd, approaching Mara. Mara. Well done Naru. Naruto. There's no need to praise him, he was a weakling, he said with a hint of sadness, as he was bored by such a victory. Yumi no Iruka. Okay now Akamaiki Chuji and Shikamaru Nara. Akamaiki Choji. I give up, I don't want to fight my friend, he said while eating chips. Yumi no Iruka. Okay, the winner is Shikamaru Nara. And now Sasuke Uchiha and Uzumaki Mara. All the girls who heard Sasuke's name started squealing. Haruno Sakura. Show her all your strength, Sasuke-kun. To which he simply chuckled and stood opposite Mara. Sasuke Uchiha. Maybe you should give up, otherwise you might get hurt, he said with a smile. Uzumaki Mara. And your brother is smarter than you can't surpass him. Sasuke Uchiha. Do you know my brother? He said with a hint of anger. Uzumaki Mara. Yes, he is our best friend, she said with a smirk. Uchiha Sasuke. You're lying. Itachi wouldn't be friends with demons. Uzumaki Mara. Oh. You don't know your brother at all. Yumi no Iruka. Stop talking and start fighting. After his words, Sasuke ran towards Maru. But Mara instantly disappeared, appeared behind him and hit him in the back. Sasuke disappeared. After all, it was a clone. But Mara disappeared again, appeared behind the tree where Sasuke was hiding and hit him. Because of which Sasuke broke through the tree and flew to the wall where Kiba was already lying with his puppy. Everyone was again shocked by the strength of these children. Haruno Sakura. How dare you hit Sasuke-kun? Uzumaki Naruto. You fool, this is sparring and you need to fight, not stand and wait for your Sasuke-kun to beat you. Haruno Sakura. Shut up, demon. After these words she ran to Sasuke. Yumi no Iruka. The winner, Uzumaki Mara. After which he approached the three unconscious carcasses and took two children and asked the girl to take the puppy and take them to the hospital with him. And you guys can go free. After these words Naruto and Mara disappeared, leaving behind a small light which then disappeared. All the children were shocked again, and when they moved away from him they went home. Naruto and Mara appeared on the death field. They loved this field, because no one would see them there. They searched it completely, leaving no place where they were not. Naruto. Well, now let's have a normal training sparring, otherwise it was boring there. Activating Kurama's cover, which glowed orange and he had 3 tails. Mara. Yeah, after which she also activated the Kuram cover, but this time it was black with 3 tails. When Mara activated the veil, she immediately went to Naruto and a hand-to-hand fight began between them, where they were equal. Then Naruto jumped back, opening his mouth and a light beam flew out of it, but Mara did not lose her head and also opened her mouth and a black fireball flew out of it, which absorbed the beam, but Naruto flew out of there, hitting Mara and she flew away, but after flying a couple of meters, she stuck her tails into the ground, stopping herself. After that, she ran at Naruto, opening her mouth and 2 black balls flew out of there. Naruto dodged, but Mara hit him in the side, from which he flew into a stone. Having hit the stone, it immediately fell apart, and Naruto stood up. There was no longer a cover at the place of the blow, but it was recovering, albeit slowly. Then Mara ran at her brother and hand-to-hand combat began between them again. After a minute of taijutsu, they decided to switch to techniques again. Then Naruto began to fold seals and a seal began to appear behind him, from which projectiles of light flew towards Mara. But Mara also did not stand still and also folded seals. When she folded the seals, a huge seal appeared behind her and 2 large balls of black fire flew out of it, which absorbed all the projectiles and flew towards Naruto. He easily dodged and began to fold the seals again. Then everything around him began to glow and Mara stopped seeing him. Suddenly, a blow comes from below and she flies up where Naruto is already waiting for her, folding the seals, and behind him, a seal appears again, from which rays fly out that hit Mara and she flew down, crashing into the ground. But she got up, but she was already out of breath, but Naruto was also out of breath, from being in Kurama's cover for a long time, and they decided to stop the fight, and the victory was given to Naruto. Naruto. Well, that's much better than a fight at the academy. Mara. Yeah, let's go eat, I'm hungry. Naruto. Fine. After that, they went to Ichiraku Ramen. Uchiha enemy or friend? POV Uchiha Sasuke. Sasuke woke up and smelled medicine. He opened his eyes and saw Itachi. Itachi Uchiha. Oh, you're awake. Uchiha Sasuke. Yes, Nikken, he said with a smile. But then he became sad. Itachi Uchiha. Why did you become sad? Was it because of the loss? Uchiha Sasuke. Not just brother. You're friends with demons, aren't you? He said with a hint of anger. After these words, Itachi frowned. Uchiha Sasuke. Nikken. Itachi Uchiha. Don't call them demons, they're my friends. If you call them that even once, don't even come near me. He said, raising his voice. Uchiha Sasuke. Sorry, he said, lowering his head. Itachi Uchiha. I advise you to either be friends with them or avoid them. They are on a completely different level from you. Even I will lose to both of them. I can handle one, but not two. Sasuke Uchiha. Are they that strong? Itachi Uchiha. Yes. Sasuke Uchiha. But why did they become so strong? Itachi Uchiha. They had to survive, and to survive they trained. After all, they were attacked almost every day by the villagers. Those who were assigned to guard them, on the contrary, gave information about them and also helped beat them. Once they were almost killed, because of which they began to train even harder. When the Hokage learned about the betrayal of his shinobi, he imprisoned them, and I was assigned to watch them, and a year later I became friends with them. Uchiha Sasuke. Clear. Itachi Uchiha. Okay, bye, see you later, after which, he left the room and disappeared into a flock of crows. NPOV Sasuke Uchiha. The next day, Madara and Naruto went to the academy again. When they entered, everyone started whispering. Most were afraid of them. Naruto and Madara walked to their place and sat down. At that moment, the teacher came in. Yumino Iruka. Hello children. Today we will study the past of shinobi. Naruto and Madara already knew this, as they used to spend almost all day in the library. They read almost all the books and scrolls in it. They chuckled and put their heads on their hands and fell asleep. A few minutes later the teacher saw that they were asleep and threw chalk at them. But it didn't reach them because it disappeared in a yellow flash. Uchiha Sasuke. What was that? He thought to himself. Uzumaki Naruto. Teacher, it's impolite to throw things at people. Yumino Iruka. Who would talk about politeness? You yourself sleep in class. Uzumaki Naruto. We just don't need to study it twice. We already know it. In general, we have already completed the entire academy course and I don't understand what we are doing here. Yumino Iruka. If you have already completed the course, then tell me what chakra is and who was the first Hokage. Uzumaki Naruto. The first Hokage is Hashirama Senju. And chakra is a component that is essential to performing most basic techniques. Through various methods, the most common of which are hand seals. Yumino Iruka. Okay, I'll talk to the Hokage so that you can take the Genin exam as an external student. After the end of classes, when everyone began to leave, Uchiha Sasuke approached the two Uzumaki. Madara. Do you need something? Uchiha Sasuke. Yes, I would like to apologize for my words. Naruto. Look sister, he's not as proud as all the Uchihas, he said with a grin. Madara. Yeah. Uchiha Sasuke. What did you say? Naruto. Come on, I'm just kidding. So are you going to apologize? Uchiha Sasuke frowned. Uchiha Sasuke. Forgive me, he said, leaning over. Madara. No, that won't do. To receive our forgiveness, you need to fulfill one of our wishes. Sasuke frowned again. Uchiha Sasuke. And what is your wish? Naruto and Madara were thinking. Naruto. My wish will be, oh, I thought of it, you will bring us the Uchiha scrolls. Even the eye techniques. Sasuke. Why do you need them? Naruto. We just want to know everything, but Itachi won't give it to us. Sasuke. Fine. Madara. And my wish will be, you will have to pay for a Satichiraku ramen. Sasuke. Fine. Naruto. Okay, bye, we have to go. Sasuke. Are you training? Naruto. Yes. Sasuke. Can I come with you? Madara. Will you survive? Sasuke looked at them with a puzzled look. Naruto. We train at training ground number 44. This is the training ground of death. Sasuke. This is the most dangerous training ground. Madara. Exactly. Sasuke. I'll go. Naruto. Okay, then let's go. Naruto put his hand on his shoulder and they found themselves near the 44th training ground. Sasuke. What was that? Naruto. This is a small part of my power. Madara. Are you coming or not? She said, already behind the fence. Naruto. Yeah. Naruto and Sasuke climbed over the fence and went to the center. On the way, no one attacked them, since the animals living there are already afraid of them and, smelling their smell, go away. As they approached the center, a tower began to appear in front of them. When they reached it, They stopped. Naruto. Sasuke, what ninjutsu skills can you do? Sasuke, fireball. Madara. As I know, this technique is the main one in the Uchiha clan. Sasuke. Yes, every Uchiha should know her. Naruto. Okay, can you show me? Sasuke took a breath. Sasuke. Kato, fireball. A fireball started coming out of his mouth. It grew bigger until it reached 4 meters. Naruto. Not bad. Sasuke. No, it's small. My brother's is much bigger. Madara. But it's okay for your age and you know your elements. Sasuke. Yes, Kato and Raten. Naruto. If so, then Madara will train with you, and I will do it myself. Sasuke. Why? Naruto. My elements are futon, suton and daten. Sasuke. 3 at once. Madara. Okay, let's practice. Madara and Sasuke started training, and Naruto went to the river that was nearby. After a couple of hours, Sasuke was exhausted, and then Naruto appeared in front of Madara. Naruto. Well, are you done yet? Madara. Yeah. Naruto. Sasuke, do you want to see a normal fight, not the one at the academy? Sasuke. Yes. Madara. Then climb the tower and look from there. After these words, Sasuke went to the tower and climbed to the top from where he could watch them. Naruto. Ready. Madara. Yes. After these words, the two of them were covered in the chakra of the three-tailed beast. Madara in black chakra, and Naruto in orange. Sasuke was stunned when he saw this, and seeing this he understood why Itachi said that he couldn't handle them. Wrapped in black chakra, Madara jumped and opened her mouth from where a black fireball 8 meters in size flew out. Naruto also opened his mouth and a beam flew out from there. After that Naruto jumped to the side, and in his place, Madara jumped out from below. After Naruto attacked her in taijutsu. After a minute, they jumped back, folding seals, and behind them a seal appears from where beams fly out. One was black, the other orange. However, the black beam was stronger and it absorbed the orange one flying at Naruto, but he managed to duck and began to fold seals, and behind him, many orange spheres began to fly out flying at Madara, but she repelled them. When she got tired of repelling, she folded seals and a black fire formed around her, which spread 50 meters from her, absorbing all the orange spheres. But Naruto didn't just stand there. All this time he was folding seals, and behind him a water dragon appeared, which was enormous, and after a few seconds it began to glow with orange chakra because Naruto transferred Kurama's chakra to him, and the water dragon had an orange cover that accelerated and strengthened it many times over. Naruto was left with a normal cover without tails, and when Madara destroyed all the spheres, Naruto directed the dragon at Madara. Madara began to fold seals, barely dodging the water dragon. Having folded all the seals behind her, a black fireball flew, and Madara transferred Kurama's chakra to it, and it flew faster, hitting the dragon and destroying the orange cover, and Madara had one tail left, but Naruto appeared behind her and hit her in the back, and she flew into the trees and stopped, crashing into a stone. Half of her cover was missing, but after a moment it was restored, but the tail was gone. However, Naruto dispelled the dragon, since it was difficult for him to control it, and opening his mouth a beam flew at Madara. Madara also opened her mouth, sending black fireballs at Naruto. Having absorbed the beam, they headed towards Naruto, but he jumped up and dodged to the side. Having landed, he did not see Madara. A moment later, hands appeared from the ground. She plunged Naruto into the ground and appeared above him, hitting him on the head, but without Kurama's chakra. Madara, you lost. Naruto, fine. Sasuke, who was watching all this, was in great shock from their strength. And they were only almost 8 years old. And they were already so strong. Madara approached the tower and called Sasuke. He came down. Madara. Sasuke, do you remember my wish? Sasuke. Pay for you at Ichiraku Ramen. Madara. Exactly, that's why we're going there. After these words, they went to Ichiraku Ramen, where they almost bankrupted Sasuke. Sasuke. How can you eat so much? He thought to himself as he walked home. If they eat so much every day, then I'll definitely be left without money. He continued to think. Commentary on Uchiha foe or friend. Looking for a beta to check my work. Attack on the Uchiha. POV third Hokage. There was a knock on the door. Third Hokage. Come in, he said in a tired voice. An unknown person entered, and when the Hokage realized who it was. Third Hokage. Yumi no Iruka. Do you need something? Yumi no Iruka. Yes, Hokage-sama. Third Hokage. Then I'm listening. Yumi no Iruka. Madara and Naruto already know the entire course of the academy. Also during the training battle yesterday they were so fast that even I couldn't keep up with them, defeating their opponent in an instant. Today I asked them 2 questions and Naruto answered them. And they want him to take the exam externally. The third Hokage who listened to this was shocked, because Itachi said that they were ordinary children who knew practically nothing. Third Hokage. Okay, tomorrow we will conduct an external exam for them. And you can go. Yumino Iruka. Hi. Having said this he went home. Third Hokage. Dog. An Anbu with a dog mask appeared in front of the Hokage. Third Hokage. Kakashi, you can take off your Anbu mask. Kakashi removed the dog's mask. Kakashi Hitaki. Why did you call? Third Hokage. Call Itachi here. Kakashi Hitaki. Hi. After which he disappeared into the Shunshin. 3 minutes later, Kakashi and Itachi appeared at the Hokage residence. Itachi Uchiha. Did you call Hokage-sama? Third Hokage. Yes, Itachi. Why didn't you tell me about Madara and Naruto's power? Itachi Uchiha. Naruto asked not to tell you. After all, they wanted to keep their power a secret, since they don't trust you. Third Hokage. I see. You are friends with them, aren't you? Itachi Uchiha. Yes. Third Hokage. Okay, then can you tell us about their power now? Itachi Uchiha. If they allow it, then yes. If I tell without their consent, then I will feel bad. Third Hokage. Okay, and Itachi, come here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Itachi Uchiha. Hi. Third Hokage. You can go. After these words, Itachi and Kakashi disappeared. End Hokage POV. The next day, Madara and Naruto came to the classroom and sat down in their seats. A few minutes later, the third Hokage and Yumino Iruka entered. Everyone started whispering, but when the Hokage began to speak, they fell silent. Third Hokage. Hello everyone. I came here to conduct an external exam for Uzumaki Madara and Uzumaki Naruto. I'll ask them to come out here. Madara and Naruto stood up and went to the third Hokage. Third Hokage. First, you will pass a written exam, and only then will you pass the practical exam. Yumino Iruka. Go to class 204, the written exam will take place there. After these words, Naruto and Madara went to class 204. When they entered, they saw another teacher. Mizuki. Hello, please sit down in a place comfortable for you. Madara and Naruto sat at different ends of the classroom. When they sat down, Mizuki gave them sheets and assignments. He deliberately chose all the most difficult assignments so that they would fail. But after 10 minutes, they stood up and handed over the sheets with answers. By this time, the Hokage and Yumino Iruka had already entered the classroom. Mizuki checked the sheets and was shocked. Mizuki. You have 100 points each. Third Hokage. Okay, then let's get down to the practical task. The third one with Iruka and 2 children went to the training ground. Yumino Iruka. You must show the strongest technique in your arsenal. Madara. Are you sure? Naruto. I'm afraid if we do this, the academy will cease to exist. The Hokage and Iruka stood in silence for a couple of seconds. But Naruto at that moment had already begun to form seals. When the Hokage saw this, he came to his senses and began to wait. After Naruto had folded all the seals, the water dragon began to appear from the ground. When it appeared, Madara began to fold the seals, and Naruto approached the dragon, holding out his hand from which orange chakra began to pass into the dragon and it began to be covered in an orange shroud. When Madara had folded all the seals, she also approached the dragon and also began to transfer chakra to the dragon and it began to flow into a purple shroud, becoming even stronger. Naruto. Want to see it in action? Yumino Iruka. Are you crazy? He'll destroy everything here. Madara. But you wanted to see our most powerful technology. Third Hokage. Okay, point it at that mountain, he said, pointing his finger at the mountain. Naruto. Fine. After these words, the water dragon flew towards the mountain that the Hokage pointed to. After 7 seconds, the dragon flew through half the village, crashing into the mountain. It destroyed it, leaving a crater several hundred meters wide, raising a huge pile of dust into the air. A few seconds later, a whole dragon flew out of there, but without half of its cover. After which it disappeared, since it was difficult to control it, and Naruto dispelled it. Naruto. Something like that. Third Hokage. Very good. After these words, 5 Anbu appeared behind the Hokage. Anbu with wolf mask. Hokage-sama, what was that? Madara. Sorry, we were taking the exam and destroyed the mountain. The Hokage nodded in confirmation of Madara's words. Anbu in a wolf mask. Fine. After which the Anbu disappeared. Third Hokage. You passed the exam. Handing them Konoha protectors. Naruto and Madara took them. Third Hokage. Tomorrow at 10, come to the Hokage's residence. You will be assigned a mentor and another team member. Madara. Fine. Yumi no Iruka. Then you can go free. The third and Iruka left. The third Hokage went to the residence, and Iruka went to class. Madara and Naruto also disappeared after appearing at Training Ground 44. POV Itachi Uchiha. Itachi entered the residence where the third Hokage and Shimura Danzo were already. Itachi frowned when he saw Danzo. Third Hokage, and here you are, Itachi. Itachi Uchiha. Hello. Shimura Danzo. I have a lot of things to do, so let's get down to business. Third Hokage. Good. Itachi, you know that the Uchihas have started a coup in the village and we need to deal with it. Shimura Danzo. As I know, the Uchiha are proud people and they will not back down from their plan. That's why you need to kill everyone. The third one lowered his head. Itachi Uchiha. If I kill the Uchiha, then at least Sasuke can be left alive. He doesn't know anything. Shimura Danzo. Okay, but that's not all, you'll have to leave the village and join the Akatsuki organization. Once you join, you'll have to tell us about their plans. Itachi Uchiha. Okay, when should I start? Shimura Danzo. This evening. You will also have a partner. Itachi Uchiha. Hi. After these words, Itachi disappeared, appearing in a clearing near the waterfall. Having appeared there, he saw a spiral appearing and from it a man in a spiral mask and a cloak with red clouds began to appear. The man in the mask. Hello Itachi. I will be your partner in killing your clan. Itachi Uchiha. So you are my partner. Why do you need to kill my clan and who are you? The man in the mask. I am Uchiha Madara. I want to kill the clan for betraying me. Itachi stood in a stupor upon hearing his name. Itachi Uchiha. Uchiha Madara died about 100 years ago in a battle with Hashirama. Uchiha Madara. No, I survived and took Hashirama's cells with me and transplanted them into myself, which is why I am still alive. Itachi Uchiha. I see. To be honest, I don't care. However, I have one condition. Uchiha Madara. And what is it? Itachi Uchiha. I'll kill my parents myself, but I can't touch Sasuke. Uchiha Madara. So, you want your younger brother to take revenge on you for the clan? Itachi Uchiha. Not only that, thanks to hatred, he will want to gain enormous power for revenge. Uchiha Madara. Okay, I agree with the condition. Since everything has been decided, I will go. Uchiha Madara disappeared into the spiral. However, it didn't stop there. A few minutes later, another person appeared behind Itachi. Unknown. Itachi, we need to talk. Itachi turned around and saw his friend without his left eye. Itachi Uchiha. What's wrong with you, Shisui? Shisui Uchiha. This is Danzo, he took my left eye and I want to give you my right eye. Itachi Uchiha. Why, you can hide. Shisui Uchiha. Danzo will continue to hunt me and catch me, then he will get my second eye. That's why I want to give it to you. He brought his fingers to the eye, plucking it out. After which he handed it to Itachi. Itachi took it. When he did, Shisui jumped off the cliff where the waterfall was pouring. Itachi began to cry. After 15 minutes, he came to his senses and went home where he placed Shisui's eye in a glass flask with liquid and closed it. After that, he put it in the bag that he carried with him. Then he collected all the things he needed and put on his equipment and left the house. It was evening, Sasuke was late home. Itachi wanted Sasuke to see the death of his parents, so he waited for him to arrive, but Uchiha Madara appeared in front of him. Uchiha Madara. Itachi, why are we waiting? Itachi Uchiha. I want Sasuke to see me kill my parents. Uchiha Madara. So let's kill others, and then you'll kill your parents. After which he jumped from the tree, drawing his katana and starting to kill everyone in his path. After which Itachi did the same. End POV Itachi Uchiha. POV Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke went home when it was already dark, because he was training with Naruto and Madara. Also, although he didn't want to, he had to bring them the clan scrolls. When he entered the quarter, he saw the corpses of his Uchiha friends. He was shocked, but after moving away from him, he ran to the house in the hope that his family was alive. When he arrived, he started running around the rooms calling his parents. When he checked all the rooms, only the training hall remained. Entering there, He saw his parents sitting on their knees, and Itachi was behind them. Sasuke realized that he had killed everyone. Sasuke Uchiha. Why, brother, he said with tears. However, Itachi did not answer, and in response only cut off the heads of his parents and disappeared, appearing outside the house. Sasuke ran out into the street and saw Itachi standing with his back to him. Sasuke Uchiha. It was you who did it, but why? Itachi turned to him with his Mangekyo Sharingan, tears streaming down his face a little. Sasuke looked at them, after which he saw Itachi killing everyone. After that, he fell unconscious and Itachi left. Uchiha Madara. Are you finished? Itachi Uchiha. Yes. Uchiha Madara. And how is he? Itachi Uchiha. It doesn't concern you. Uchiha Madara. Okay. After which the two of them disappeared into the spiral. Commentary on Attack on the Uchihas looking for Beta to check the work. Team and test. End POV Sasuke Uchiha. The next day, when Madara and Naruto woke up, they washed and got dressed. After that, they cooked noodles and sat down to eat. The clock said 8:47. When they ate, they decided to take a walk, since there was still a long time before the trip to the Hokage. They disappeared and appeared in the center of the park. No one paid attention to them and they walked around the park talking. Naruto overheard that the Uchiha clan was killed by the eldest son of the head of the Uchiha clan. And only one guy from this clan remained alive. Naruto. Did you hear? Madara. What? Naruto. They say that the Uchiha clan was killed. And Itachi killed them, leaving only one alive. Most likely it was Sasuke. Madara. Aren't we better off this way? All but one of the Uchiha are dead. It will be easier to kill everyone in the village. Naruto. Yes, that's true. You can also take Sasuke with you, but he might refuse. Madara. Most likely, he will come to us for power himself. Even if not now, then when we leave the village. Naruto. Are we also going to leave her at the Chonin exam? Madara. Yes, at this time it will be easier to escape by inoculating your death. But it will be problematic with our partner. Naruto. Let's just kill him. Madara. That's true, but it's unlikely that they'll give us a weak partner. Seeing our ability in battle, I think the Hokage will send us on difficult missions, and a weak ally is useless there. Naruto. Even if we ate like this, I think the two of us can handle it. And if not, we'll just run away. Madara. Yeah. Naruto. So what are we going to do with Sasuke? Madara. Wait for now until he wants strength. When he comes to us, we will give it to him and he will take revenge on his brother and I think he will help us. Naruto. Can't we handle it ourselves? Madara. He will be a backup if we can't free both Kurama. Because even though the Uchiha are gone, there are other strong shinobi. Naruto. Okay, let's go to the Hokage. Madara. Yeah. They walked to the Hokage residence. Because they just wanted to walk. At that time, no one paid attention to them. Suddenly, Naruto noticed a shop with masks. Naruto. Hey Madara, don't you want a mask for yourself? Madara. I don't mind. They approached the shop and started choosing masks. When they found masks for themselves, they bought them. To their surprise, they were sold to them quite easily. After all, the seller, like everyone else, was busy talking about the Uchiha clan. Naruto took the mask of the hero who, according to legend, defeated one of the strongest demons. And Madara took the mask of the demon that the hero defeated. They hung their masks on their belts. After which they continued their way to the Hokage's residence. When they arrived, they went inside. They went to the Hokage's office. Approaching the door, Madara knocked. Third Hokage, come in. Naruto and Madara entered. Third Hokage, and this is you. Naruto. Yeah. Third Hokage. Your mentor and your partner will be here soon. In the meantime, you can sit down on the sofa. They sat down on the sofa and began to wait for their sensei and his partner. A few minutes passed and someone entered the door. Kakashi Hatake. Hokage-sama, we have arrived. Third Hokage. Good, you can go and meet each other. Kakashi Hatake. Let's go to the third training ground, we'll meet there, he said as he left the office. After which he disappeared leaving three. However, Naruto and Madara disappeared after him leaving their partner alone. They appeared in the center of the training ground. And a few meters away from them Kakashi was already lying reading his book. Madara. Naruto, maybe you should come back for our partner, otherwise it will take forever for him to get here. Naruto. Why me? Let's play rock, paper, scissors, whoever loses goes after him. Madara. Fine. Kakashi noticed them at that moment and began to observe them. After all, when talking with the Hokage and Itachi, he heard that they had great power, but they hid it. Naruto and Madara started playing rock paper scissors. Naruto played paper and Madara played scissors. Madara. Well, you lost, so you go after him. Naruto. Okay. After which he disappeared and appeared next to his partner. The latter fell on his butt in fear. Ichigo Toyosuke. Why are you scaring me like that? Naruto. We are tired of waiting for you. That's why I came to pick you up. Naruto walked up to him and put his hand on his shoulder and they moved to the training ground. Naruto. Mentor, everyone is here, shall we begin? Kakashi jumped down from the branch he was perched on. Kakashi Hatake. Good, I am Kakashi Hatake, your mentor. First, let's get acquainted. Let's start with you, pointing a finger at Ichigo Toyosuke. Ichigo Toyosuke. I'm Ichigo Toyosuke. I love friends and want to become a strong shinobi and become Hokage. There is nothing that I hate. Kakashi Hatake. Okay, now it's your turn. He pointed his finger at Madara. Madara. I am Uzumaki Madara. I am almost 8 years old. I love my brother and training. I want to become stronger and fulfill my dream with my brother. I hate those who offended us. She decided to be sarcastic. Kakashi Hatake. Okay, now it's your turn. Naruto. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I'm almost 8 too. I love my sister and training. My dream is the same as Madara's. I hate people who treat us badly. Kakashi Hatake. Good, now that we've met, let's give you a test. If you pass it, you'll be doing hard missions, and if not, like all genins, you'll start with D-rank missions. The genins looked at each other and nodded. Kakashi Hatake. Then your task is to take these bells from me. He had 3 bells on his belt. Kakashi Hatake. Are you ready? Everyone looked at each other again and nodded. Kakashi Hatake. Then, let's begin. Ichigo Toyosuke jumped into the bushes and hid his presence by hiding. But Naruto and Madara remained in place. Kakashi Hatake. And you won't hide and come up with a plan. Madara. We already know what to do. Naruto began to fold the seals and the earth began to shake and split under Kakashi and needles from the stone flew out from there, but Hatake jumped to the right, but Naruto was already waiting for him there. He caught Kakashi in a water prison. It was so strong that he could not move. Then Madara began to fold the seals and above Naruto and Kakashi the clouds turned black and lightning flew out of there and flew into them. Before they got into the water prison in which Kakashi was, Naruto dispelled it, since it would have absorbed the lightning and would not have harmed Kakashi. After which he disappeared and appeared near Madara. Lightning hit Kakashi, but he evaporated in a white haze, and Ichigo Toyosuke flew out from behind. Naruto. So from the very beginning of our acquaintance he created a clone and hid himself. Kakashi Hatake. Exactly, but you're great. You dealt with my clone. Madara. Can I fight him myself? Naruto. Okay, just don't use Kurama's chakra, or use it, but not so that he doesn't notice. Madara. I know. After these words, Madara attacked Kakashi in taijutsu, where she won. Then Kakashi decided to lift the headband where the Sharingan was, after which they became equal. Naruto. Hey, Madara, can I help you? Madara. No. Then Madara decided to use Kurama's minor chakra, which was available to her. And she began to win again. When Kakashi began to sag, he jumped back and activated the Mangekyo Sharingan. Madara. So you also have a Mangekyo Sharingan? Kakashi Hatake. Yes. Madara began to form seals, and Kakashi repeated them and they breathed out a fireball. Madara. You copy techniques. Then Madara decided to take advantage of this and began to fold the seals again. When she started to fold the seals, Kakashi started to repeat them. They folded 64 seals and black clouds started to appear in the sky and then they formed 2 funnels from where 2 lightning dragons appeared, which flew at each other. However, Madara's dragon absorbed Kakashi's dragon, since he did not have the same chakra as Madara and could not control the dragon normally. After they used this technique, Kakashi fell to one knee due to the large loss of chakra on the lightning dragon. Then Madara appeared from behind and stole the bells. She gave one to Naruto and the other to Ichigo. Madara. You lost to Kakashi. Kakashi Hatake. Okay, tomorrow at the Hokage residence at 10 o'clock. We'll take on a mission. After which Kakashi disappeared into the Shunshin, finding himself at home. Kakashi Hatake. Minato-sensei, they have become strong for their age. I have never seen such geniuses. After Kakashi disappeared, Naruto and Madara also disappeared, leaving behind a light that later disappeared. Ichigo Toyosuke, who was watching Mara and Kakashi's fight, was surprised that a girl who was almost 8 years old could defeat an elite jonin. When they disappeared, he also went home. Naruto and Mara appeared near the Uchiha quarter, which was closed. They climbed over the fence surrounding the village and the Uchiha quarter. When they climbed over, they saw Anbu taking the Uchiha's eyes. Mara. Naruto, let's take a pair of eyes. Naruto. Come on, maybe we can master them. After which they put on their masks that were on their belts and went in search of good eyes. Naruto. Maybe we should go to Itachi's house. He was the son of the clan head, which means his father was strong and his eyes were strong too. And his wife too. Mara. Let's go, I hope they haven't been taken away yet. They went to the main house of the Uchiha. They searched the whole house, and when they found the corpses and heads of the head of the clan and his wife, they saw that their eyes were in place. They also found flasks with liquid in the house, for storing the eyes. They tore out their eyes and placed them in the flasks. After that, they left. They went home and put the eyes and masks in the closet. Naruto. Mara, maybe study the seal FUNN for storage. Otherwise, there will soon be no room for things in the closet, and it will be easier to store. Mara. Okay, I'll start studying tomorrow. After which they went to eat. And then went for another walk. Commentary on team and test. Looking for a beta to check my work. First mission. The next day, after eating, they went to the residence. When they arrived, Kakashi and Ichigo were already at the entrance. Kakashi Hatake. Everyone is in place, send them to the Hokage. Approaching the door, Kakashi knocked. Third Hokage, come in. Team Kakashi has entered. Third Hokage. Kakashi, how strong is your team? Kakashi Hatake. They're stronger than me. Third Hokage. Well, you will be given a B rank mission. The customer will come now. Naruto and Mara sat down on the sofa. Mara. Hokage, why do the Anbu need the Uchiha's eyes? Third Hokage. What? Naruto. After Kakashi's test, Mara and I decided to see what happened to the Uchiha clan, and there we saw Anbu taking the Uchiha's eyes. Kakashi. The third one is Root, right? Mara. Root. Third Hokage. Root of Anbu. They only obey the orders of Shimura Danzo. Now it is clear why he wanted the Uchiha clan to die so much and did not recognize other methods. Kakashi. What are you going to do? Third Hokage. We have no evidence, words alone are not enough. Mara. So nothing will happen to him. Kakashi. Such cases are not decided without evidence. And it will not be possible to do something with Danzo, who has a lot of connections, just like that. And your words also need to be verified. Naruto. We understand. At that moment an old man came in. He was drunk. Old man. Hokage, have they assigned me an escort yet? Third Hokage. Yes, here she is. Old man. What? These children will protect me. Kakashi. These kids are stronger than me. An elite Junin. At 8 years old they finished the exam by showing a technique that destroyed an entire mountain and left a large crater there. So they are suitable for such a task. The old man remained silent and said as he left. Old man. I hope this is true. Kakashi. If so, then at 1500 near the main exit of Konoha. And take this to familiarize yourself with the task, he said while handing over the sheets. Everyone took the sheets of paper and began to read. The mission was to escort the bridge architect to the land of water. It also said that he was being hunted by bandits and mercenaries. Mara. Okay, can we go? Kakashi. Yes. Mara and Naruto walked out of the Hokage's office, followed by Ichigo. Naruto and Mara went home. When they got home, Mara began to study the storage FUNN, and Naruto put the kettle on to heat water. When the water boiled, Naruto made noodles. Naruto. Sister, the ramen is brewed. Mara came to the kitchen and they started eating. After they ate, Mara continued studying the storage FUNN. And Naruto watched this. After 2 hours, Mara was able to master it. Mara. So Naruto, come here. Naruto approached and Mara folded the seals and touched his hand. A seal appeared on it which disappeared and a diamond appeared in its place. Mara. Now by feeding chakra into this rhombus you can both take things out and put them there. The storage is large, it will last for a long time. She did the same thing on her own. After that, they began to put things in the seal. Each put their own things. Naruto also put the flask with Fugaku Uchiha's eyes for himself, and Mara the flask with Mikoto Uchiha's eyes. They also put their masks there. Having packed all their things, they decided to visit Sasuke, who was in the hospital. When they arrived at the hospital, everyone started looking at them askance. They went to Sasuke's payment and went inside. When they entered, they saw Sasuke, who had already woken up. Sasuke. And this is you. Madara. I heard Itachi killed his clan, leaving only you alive, and he left the village. Sasuke got angry when he heard this, which is what Madara wanted, to make sure that he had her. Sasuke. I will avenge him for the death of the clan. Naruto. We can help, however, not just like that. Sasuke. What do you want and how will you help me? Madara. We will give you strength, and you will help us escape from the village. Sasuke. Why do you need this? Naruto. We hate this village and want to destroy it, but here we can't get the power we want, so we have to leave here. And since we are Jinchuriki, they won't let us go just like that. Sasuke. Can I leave with you? Madara. Why do you need this? Sasuke. So you're going to destroy Konoha, so why should I stay here? Naruto nodded to Madara. Madara. Okay, you can leave with us. Our exit plan will be changed. We'll tell you everything tomorrow. Sasuke. Fine. Naruto and Madara said goodbye to Sasuke and left. They came to the park and sat on a bench. Naruto. The plan is going well. Madara. Yes, now we can even turn Sasuke against the village by saying that the village is to blame for the clan's death, and Itachi was simply given this task. Naruto. Yes, but we will give him the opportunity to kill Itachi. Madara. Yes, Itachi is most likely waiting for his death. He is clearly in pain now because of the murder of his own clan. He left his brother because he loved him and so that he could avenge the clan by gaining power. Naruto. Yes, then how can we take Sasuke with us without being noticed? Madara. I think Sasuke will be followed by both the Anbu route and the Hokage Anbu. First, we will need to kill them, and then arrange the death of Sasuke himself. Naruto. Okay, then let's leave it at that for now. Especially since we still have 2 months before the exam. We'll change something if necessary. After which they stood up and went to the main gate of Konoha, as it was already 2:43 p.m. When they arrived there, they already saw the old man and Ichigo. Kakashi appeared when Naruto and Madara approached Ichigo. Kakashi Hatake. Since we're all here, maybe we should move out. Everyone nodded in confirmation. Ichigo Toyosuke. Hey, why don't you have your things? Did you forget? Should I share them with you? Naruto. Ichigo, we have everything with us. After which a teapot appeared in his hand, and then it disappeared. Ichigo. Storage FUNN. Naruto. Yes. Ichigo. Clear. Then Naruto noticed a puddle, but it hadn't rained for 2 weeks and there shouldn't be any puddles. Naruto took out a kunai and threw it into the puddle. 2 mercenaries crawled out. Madara. These are the demon brothers. I saw them on the bingo list. Naruto. Yeah, but they're weaklings. Naruto folded the seals and a large seal appeared behind him and a beam flew out from it, erasing the brothers completely. There was absolutely nothing left of them. Tazuna, seeing this power, realized that Kakashi was not lying. Naruto. Damn, they didn't even dodge. And here I thought I'd at least have some fun. Kakashi. Naruto, this is not a walk, but a mission. Be more serious. Naruto. Okay. Kakashi. Okay, then let's keep going. They reached the land of water without incident. It took them 2 days. Tazuna. Next we'll sail on a boat. They boarded the boat and silently sailed to the other side, sailing over the bridge that had already begun to be built. Naruto. Is this the bridge you are building? Tazuna. Yes. Madara. This will make a cool bridge. After that they sailed in silence. When they reached the shore, they got off the boat and walked to a nearby village. But a sword flew at them. Naruto appeared in front of him and stopped him with one hand. Then a man jumped down from the tree. Naruto, due to his good reaction, immediately threw a sword at him, which he stopped. But the man dodged and the sword hit the tree and knocked it down, and the sword flew a little further and crashed into a stone in which it got stuck. Unknown. And you are strong. Kakashi Hatake. This is an S-class Nukanon. Momoki Zabuza. Zabuza. Oh. So there's also a Konoha copy ninja here. I think it'll be interesting. Madara. Maybe you should leave here. And take your partner with you. After which she threw a kunai at the place where another ninja was. He jumped down and went to Zabuza. Zabuza. And this girl is a good sensor. Kakashi. Guys, I'll deal with Zabuza, and you with his partner. Madara. Sensei, it's not good to take all the most interesting things for yourself. Let us show our strength. And I'll deal with his partner myself, and Naruto with Zabuza. Kakashi. Fine. Zabuza. So the children will be against us. Naruto. Whether we are children or not, there is great power in us. Zabuza. Haku, take care of the girl. Haku. Fine. Naruto began to form seals. A seal with an orange color appeared behind him. Orange beams flew out from there, which flew at Zabuza. He dodged. However, the beam was directed towards him. Zabuza dodged it. After minutes of dodging, Zabuza jumped back and began to form seals. Fog began to appear around. Soon, nothing was visible in it. However, for Naruto, this was better. He activated Kurama's cloak with one tail and sensed Zabuza, and he also sensed that Mara had also activated it. Zabuza smiled when he saw this cloak. He went to the stone in which the sword was and pulled it out. Then he ran at Naruto. Naruto opened his mouth and an orange beam flew out. Zabuza dodged and hit Naruto, but he grabbed the sword and hit him in the stomach. Then Naruto kicked Zabuza and he flew 13 meters away. After landing, Zabuza jumped back, and where he stood there was a small crater from Naruto's blow. Zabuza started doing hand seals and a water dragon appeared next to him. Naruto did the same. The two dragons started their fight and Naruto attacked Zabuza. In an instant, he was next to him and struck, but Zabuza reacted and blocked the blow with his sword. Then he counterattacked, but Naruto dodged. Then he opened his mouth and sent 2 fireballs at Zabuza. But he jumped back. However, the shock wave reached him and he flew away. The water dragon Zabuza dissipated and Naruto dissipated his. Then he opened his mouth and 14 orange spheres flew at Zabuza. Mamashi fought him off, but one missed and it exploded throwing Zabuza away, where Naruto was already waiting for him and he pierced the heart with his claws, after which he disactivated the veil and went to his partners. A few minutes ago, Mara headed towards Zabuza's partner. She jumped up and started to do hand seals and black fireballs flew at the guy from behind her. Haku put up several layers of ice shield. However, it didn't help and Paradis's fireballs hit him. He was thrown back several meters and started to burn with black flames. He immediately froze himself, stopping the flames. After that, he did hand seals and a dome of ice mirrors appeared around Mara. After that, Haku jumped into them. After that, he appeared in all the mirrors. He took out senbons and started throwing them at Mara. She dodged. A minute later, a thick fog appeared around and she felt Kurama's chakra. Mara looked in his direction. Mara. So if you're having fun, then I'll play with him too. After which she activated her Kurama cloak and was enveloped in black chakra. She developed a tail and claws. She opened her mouth and launched black balls at the mirrors. When they touched them, they exploded. The mirrors shattered into pieces, and Haku flew back several meters. His clothes were almost destroyed to shreds, and the guy himself was in bad shape. He folded a seal and ice spikes appeared above him and they flew at Mara. She easily dodged. Opening her mouth, a beam flew from there to Haku. He folded seals and a shield of ice appeared in front of him. But it did not help and the beam hit the guy straight and pierced his stomach leaving a large hole in it. Haku fell dead. After which she deactivated the cloak and appeared near her team and began to wait for Naruto. When Naruto approached. Naruto. So you're already finished. Mara. Yeah. Kakashi. Since we've managed it, then send it. They went to the house where Tazuna and his family lived. When they entered the house they saw a girl in the kitchen preparing food. Tsunami. Father, you have come. And this is a leaf shinobi. Tazuna. Yes, they will live here until the end of the mission. Tsunami. Okay, you can study in the rooms on the second floor. Naruto and Mara immediately went to choose a room for themselves without listening to her further. They went up to the second floor and went to the end. There was a room, they chose it. Having entered there, they unsealed some things and put them. After which they went down. Since they were called to eat, they sat down at the table and began to eat. After everyone ate. Kakashi. Now you have free time, you can do whatever you want. Naruto. Then I'll go have fun. Mara. I'm with you. Mara and Naruto stood up from their chairs and walked out of the house. Tsunami. Where are they going? Kakashi. Probably behind Gato's head. Tsunami. What? They will die there. Tazuna. They killed one of the S-rank Nukinii single-handedly. Tsunami. In such a childhood, I can already defeat S-class Nukinis on my own. Inari, hearing this, began to rejoice. Because the man who killed his father would die. When Naruto and Mara came out, they went deep into the forest where Gato's house was. When they saw his house, they jumped from the trees onto a path. They followed it to the gate, where guards were already waiting for them. They activated the cloaks and attacked the guards. 2 minutes later, the streets of the house, and inside it were corpses, and the walls were all covered in blood. Naruto and Madara themselves were standing in front of a small man. His name was Gato. Gato. Wait, don't kill me, I'll pay. Madara. We can kill you and take all your money, give us an equal exchange or die. Naruto. Can he really give us anything? Madara. That's the point, no. She walked up to Gato and cut off his head. After that, they took his body and Madara sealed it in a scroll. After that, she took out another scroll, where they put all of Gato's money. When they were done, they went back to Tazuna's house. 3 days passed and the bridge was finished. Not only the builders took part in the construction of the bridge, but also Naruto and Madara. Because of which everything went much faster. They decided to name the bridge in honor of Naruto and Madara, but they were against it, but asked to call it Bridge of Blood. The residents were grateful to them, so they agreed. After that, Kakashi's team went back to Konoha. They got there without any obstacles in 1 day. Kakashi. You may go free, and I will go and report on the results of the mission. Everyone nodded and Kakashi disappeared into the Shunshin. Ichiro. Maybe we should go for a walk. Madara. Almost, but we have things to do. Ichiro. Clear. Naruto. Let's go Madara. Madara. Yeah. They went to Sasuke's house. Leaving the village. POV Sasuke Uchiha. A kunoichi came to see him and said that he could be discharged, and that the Hokage had called him. He got up from his bed and started to pack his things. When he had collected them, he went to check out. After checking out, he went to the Hokage. Having reached the Hokage's office, he knocked on the door. Third Hokage, come in. Sasuke entered. Hokage. Ah, it's you Sasuke. Sasuke. Why did you call me? Hokage. Due to the murder of the entire clan, the quarter will be closed. Since you no longer have a home, you will be given a new house. You will also be given an orphan's allowance until you are 15 years old, and all of your clan's accounts will be transferred to you. The Hokage placed the keys on the table. Hokage. Here are the keys to your house. The bills will be given to you tomorrow. Also, tomorrow you should go to the academy. Sasuke. Where is my house? Hokage. Kyoto District, Building 16. He came up and took the keys. Sasuke. Can I go free? Hokage. Yes. Sasuke left the residence and went to the new house. And POV Sasuke Uchiha. Arriving at the new house of the last Uchiha, they knocked. Sasuke opened the door. Sasuke. Ah, it's you. Naruto. Yeah. Sasuke. Come in. They entered. Madara. You have a nice house. Sasuke. Don't you have the same one? Naruto. We have a one-room apartment that will soon fall apart in a few years. Sasuke. Clear. Madara. Well, why are you coming with us? Sasuke. Yes. Madara. Okay, we'll act in 2 months. At that time, the Chonin exam will be held. Everything will happen during the second stage. As we know, it will be held on the death field. A day after the start of the second exam, a huge explosion will occur. It will be the signal to begin. At that time, you should already be ready. In a few minutes, there will be an explosion that will be even stronger. It will destroy 1/4 of the death field. At that moment, we will come for you. Then almost all the shinobi will gather there and it will be much easier to escape. At that moment, we will escape. Is everything clear to you? Sasuke. Yes. Madara. Okay, then we'll go. Madara and Naruto got up from the sofa they were sitting on and walked towards the exit. Sasuke. By the way, where did you disappear to for 6 days? Naruto. We were on a B rank mission, on which we met a S-class Nukenin. Sasuke. S-class Nukinina. Naruto. Yes, it was Zabuza Momoshi, the demon of the hidden fog. Sasuke. He is one of the swordsmen of the bloody fog. Madara. Yes. Naruto. He was strong, but weaker than me. Madara. Okay, we'll go. Sasuke. Yeah, bye. Madara and Naruto. Bye. 2 months later. During these 2 months, Team Kakashi completed 6 B rank missions and 3 S rank missions. The first stage of the Chonin exam is currently underway. It was a written exam and Morino Abiki was conducting it. The end of the first stage was approaching and the examiner gave a 10. Also, during these 2 months, Hachigo tried to get closer to Madara. since he fell in love with her, but she almost always ignored him. Morino Abiki. And so the 10th question will be like this. During the mission, you were attacked by an enemy who was stronger than you. However, you will have a choice. Continue the mission, but then your comrades will die. Or save your comrades and abandon the mission. What would you choose and why? Half chose the version with the continuation of the mission and were excluded. And those who chose friends remained. Among them were Naruto with Madara and Ichiro. After which the second examiner, Motorishi Anka, flew into the window. Motorishi Anka. Abiki, I see you've gotten old, you can't handle your task. Oh well, I'll reduce the number of participants myself, so that everyone is at the 44th training ground tomorrow at 12 o'clock. After which she jumped out of the window again. Everyone started leaving the office where the first stage was taking place and she went to prepare for the next one, and Naruto and Madara went to Sasuke's house. Having reached it, they knocked. Sasuke opened the door and let Maru and Naruto in. They walked in and sat down on the couch. Madara. Are you ready? We'll start in 2 days. Sasuke. Yes, I've been ready for a long time. Madara. Okay, do you remember the plan? Sasuke. Yes. Madara. If so, then we will go prepare for the exam and prepare the training ground. Sasuke. Why didn't they do this earlier? Naruto. The entire training ground was preparing for the exam and they could find our preparations. Sasuke. It's clear. Madara and Naruto stood up and headed for the exit, after which they went to the death ground. They reached it and went in, after which they went to the place they needed. When they got there, she stopped. Naruto. Here. Madara. Yes. After that they started to put the seals together. They collected them for a whole minute, after which they touched the ground and a large seal appeared on it, which covered a large area, and then it began to enter the ground. After which they went through another place. Having reached, they began to fold the seals again, but longer. After which they touched the ground again and a seal appeared on it, which was already twice as big as the previous one. It also entered the ground. Madara. Ready. Naruto. Okay, then let's go home. The seals took too much chakra. Madara. Yeah. After which they went home. The next day. Everyone had already gathered near the death ground. Motorishi Anka. And so everything is in place. Now I will explain all the rules. This exam will last 5 days. During this time, you need to get 2 different scrolls and get to the tower in the center. If you do not show up there, you will lose, and if one of your team cannot continue, you will also be disqualified. To begin with, you will be given 1 scroll, and the second you must take from the other team. You can kill. There is no limit on techniques. Now each of you must sign these documents, which say that we are not responsible for your lives. When you sign, you will be given 1 scroll and led to the start. After the signal, you must go inside. All the rules will also be in the documents, where you will need to sign. If everyone understands, then please approach in 1 group. After everyone had signed and stood in their places, the gong sounded, which meant the beginning. Everyone ran inside. Ichiro. Where shall we go? Madara. We know one place, we will spend 1 day there. Ichiro. Fine. They ran to the place they had prepared, where there were 2 large seals underground. Once there, Madara began to fold the seals and a dome appeared over her team. Madara. Ichiro, we don't need you now. She turned to face him. Ichiro. What? Madara wrapped herself in black chakra and opened her mouth. A beam flew from there towards Ichiro. He was unable to dodge and the beam hit him. Ichiro fell to the ground with a large hole in his stomach. Naruto. That's it. All that's left is to wait until the next day. Madara. Yeah. The next day. Madara. We can begin. They took off their outer clothing and threw it off, then put on another and also put on masks. After Madara folded the seals and the seals began to appear on the ground again. Madara. Ready. Naruto. Yes. After which a huge explosion thundered. And in its place a crater formed. They were not affected because of the barrier that Madara put up. After which they waited for a minute, and then a second explosion thundered, which was much larger. It destroyed 1/4 of the death polygon. It also took 4 teams with it. And Naruto and Madara disappeared, appearing in Sasuke's house. Naruto. Are you ready? Sasuke. Yes. Naruto. Then let's leave. Madara. Here, take it. She handed him the mask. Sasuke took it and put it on. After that, Naruto put his hand on Sasuke's shoulder and they found themselves at the exit of the village. There was no one there and they easily left the village. POV Kakashi Hotake. Kakashi. I wonder how they are. One day has passed, and they haven't come. I thought they were the fastest, breaking records. Suddenly, a huge explosion thundered in the direction of the polygon. Kakashi. What was that? He appeared at the Hokage's residence, where other Anbu were already. Kakashi. What's happening? But suddenly there was an explosion that was even stronger than the last one. Hokage. Go to Anko, and I'll go there. The dog, the tiger, and the bear are with me. The rest of you, listen to Anko. Everyone left. Kakashi, along with the Hokage and other Anbu, headed towards the explosion. When they got there, they saw two large craters. And in the middle of one of them, they saw Ichiro with a large hole in his stomach. Kakashi. What happened here? Hokage. Get to know the surroundings. Kakashi. Where are Naruto and Madara? Bear. Look, there are Naruto's clothes. They're all burnt. Kakashi. What, you can't see them? Bear. No. They searched for another 2 hours. The exam was rescheduled for another day. The search itself was unsuccessful. Third Hokage. It looks like they were killed. Kakashi. But who could have done this? And left such craters? Hokage. Maybe the Nine Tails took control. Kakashi. I don't think so, I didn't feel his chakra. Hokage. That's true, that means someone got into the village. Kakashi. Maybe Akatsuki. I heard there are strong SSS plus rank Nukanins there. Hokage. Maybe, but Itachi shouldn't have allowed that. In any case, if they don't show up in 2 days, we'll assume they're dead. At this time, Aruka entered the office. Aruka. Hello, Hokage. Why didn't Sasuke come to class today? Hokage. Sasuke didn't come. Aruka. Yes. Hokage. Kakashi, check Sasuke's house. Kakashi. Hi. He disappeared in Shunshin and appeared near Sasuke's house. The doors of the house were open. He entered and started looking for him. Not finding him, he disappeared in Shunshin and appeared in the Hokage's office. Kakashi. Sasuke is not home. Hokage. Gather a team. Let them look for him in Konoha. If they don't find him, then let them look around the area. Kakashi. Hi. Kakashi gathered a team and they began to search for Sasuke. Not finding him in the village, they went to look beyond its borders. Hokage. Minato, I'm sorry, I failed to protect your children. Once again, I failed my mission in front of you and Kushina. I know you hate me now, but I hope you will forgive me. I also want to leave the role of Hokage and pass it on to someone else. Since I couldn't save 2 children, when I can save the entire village. And POV Kakashi Hotake. 2 days passed, during which time neither Naruto with Madara nor Sasuke were found. Of the 3, they were declared dead. At this time, Madara, Naruto and Sasuke were already between the borders of the country of stone, fire and wind. They stopped in a small country of rain. They spent 1 day there. They took supplies and set off again. They went to the country of stone. On the way, they looked for a shelter where they could live. After walking 1 day through the country of stone, they found a deep hole, at the bottom of which there was water, vegetation and a lot of space with many caves. Also from one cave a waterfall descended into the water. Madara. I think this is a good place. We'll set up a cave. We'll make a training ground and everything we need. Naruto. I'm for it, and you Sasuke. Sasuke. I agree. Madara. Then let's go down and look at everything there. Naruto and Sasuke nodded, after which they went down. Went to inspect the caves, and there were many of them. It took them 2 hours to inspect, after which they gathered near the waterfall. Madara. There are so many caves here. I'll have to make a map, so as not to get lost. Naruto. Okay, then tomorrow you make a plan of the caves. And Sasuke and I will start preparing everything. Madara. That's what we'll do. It was already dark, so they went to bed. The next day, as agreed, Madara drew a plan of the caves, and Naruto and Sasuke prepared everything necessary for setting up the base. After 4 hours, Madara finished her business and went to the nearest village to buy food. After buying food, she went to the base. On the way back, she collected brushwood to light a fire and cook food. Arriving at the base, she lit a fire and began to cook. At this time Sasuke and Naruto. Sasuke. Hey, Naruto, can't I buy all this? Naruto. As if we have money for that. Sasuke. I seem to have taken a card where all the money of my clan was. Naruto. What, couldn't you say it earlier? Sasuke. I just knew that you would immediately go out to eat and half the amount would be gone, and then I forgot about it and remembered only now. Naruto. Okay, I'll have to tell Mara, then we'll decide. But I think she'll agree anyway. Sasuke, fine. Naruto. If so, then we can rest. Sasuke. Maybe we can practice then. Naruto. If I train, then only taijutsu. Since I don't have your elements, and Kurama gives me Koten. So I'm no help here, but taijutsu is easy. Sasuke. As I understand it, Mara will teach me the techniques. Naruto. Yes, and I apparently am taijutsu. Sasuke. Fine. They started training and after 30 minutes Mara approached them. Mara. Why aren't you working? Naruto. Oh. Mara. It turned out that Sasuke had a map with all his clan's money all this time. And we thought that we could buy materials and then hire workers. After they finish their work, we'll just kill them. If they don't want to, we'll force them or catch them in genjutsu. Mara. Okay, then that's what we'll do. I've prepared food, you can go eat. Sasuke. That's good, otherwise I'm already hungry. Naruto. Yeah. After that, everyone went to eat. And then Mara went to train Sasuke in his elements. And Naruto went to order building materials, and also to look for workers. Naturally he used henge, the technique of transformation. After he ordered building materials, he went to hire workers. But when he came to them, they refused him and he put on everyone the seals of submission that Mara gave him and he forced them to go build them a base. When he came back, Sasuke and Mara were still training. He sent workers to one of the caves, since the materials had not yet been delivered. After which he went to his partners. The next day, the building materials were delivered and the workers began construction. And Mara and Sasuke continued training. Well, Naruto went to look for Sanen's toads. Mara. Sasuke, I think you need to tell me something. Sasuke. And what is this? A flask appeared in Mara's hand, and in it were eyes. Sasuke. And what is this? Mara. These are your mother's eyes, and Naruto has your father's eyes. Sasuke. What? Where did you get them? Mara. A day after your clan was killed, we went to check what happened there. When we climbed the clan's fence, we saw Anbu taking eyes from the Uchiha. We decided to take 2 pairs of eyes for ourselves, so that when we left the village, we would transplant them to ourselves, but since you went with us, I told you this. And we took the eyes of your father and your mother because they were among the strongest and both of them had Mangekyo Sharingan. We also wanted to go to the abandoned Uchiha clan to find out how to advance them further. However, I want to say right away, we will not return them. Sasuke. Okay, I don't need them anyway, but they will help you. However, I will go with you to the abandoned Uchiha clan. I also want to learn all the secrets of my clan. Mara. Okay, then let's continue. They continued training, and Naruto at this time was already at the border of fire. Since recently he was seen in the land of hot springs, and she was in the land of fire. Key to the cage. Half a day later, he reached the land of hot springs. He began asking passersby and one of them said that he often saw him near the hot springs and he could look for him there. Naruto went to the hot springs. And he noticed one gray-haired man who was peeping at women. Naruto approached him. Naruto. Hello, you are a toad hermit. The toad hermit turned around and saw an 8-year-old boy. Toad hermit, boy, don't bother me. Naruto. I have come to you on business. You must give me the keys. Toad hermit. What? What keys? This is the first time I've seen you. Naruto. I need the keys to the cage. And as far as I know, the toads have them. And the only way to talk to them is to call back or contact them through you. I decided to do it through you, since it is unknown where I will end up using the callback. Toad hermit. Wait, are you Naruto? Naruto. Yes. Toad hermit. How did you end up here? You should be in the village. Naruto. As I said, I came for the keys. Toad hermit. You do understand that you need to free the 9 Eastern Fox. Naruto. Yes, I know. Mara and I are friends with them. Toad hermit. Where is Mara? Naruto. She stayed at home, waiting for me to return. Toad hermit. Okay, but I won't give you the key just like that. Naruto. And what should I do? Toad hermit. You must defeat me. Naruto. Okay, then let's go to the forest and hang out there. Toad hermit. Went. They went deep into the forest. Having found a suitable place, they stood opposite each other. Naruto. Are you ready? Toad hermit. I'm always ready. Naruto activated Kurama's cloak and orange chakra enveloped him. And he had 3 tails. After which he instantly appeared near the hermit and hit him, but white hair appeared in front of his fist, which blocked his attack. Naruto jumped back and opened his mouth. Orange spheres flew out. They flew at the man. He tried to block with his hair, but when they touched his hair, they exploded, pushing Sanan several meters away. Several more spheres flew at him, but he had already begun to dodge. At this time, Naruto was making seals. After which the water dragon appeared near him. He approached him and began to transfer Kurama's chakra to him. The dragon began to be enveloped in orange chakra. Sanan saw this, bit his finger and made seals, after which he touched the ground with his palm and a seal appeared on it, and then a large toad appeared there. Toad Hermit. Gamabunta, take care of the dragon. Gamabunta. Jiraiya, this is the nine-tailed chakra. Jiraiya. Yes, I'm testing Naruto's strength, since he wants to free the nine-tailed beast from its cage. Gamabunta. What? He will take possession of it. Jiraiya. He said he was friends with him. So was Mara. Gamabunta. Fine. After that, Gamabunta pulled out his tanto and attacked the dragon. And Jiraiya himself attacked Naruto, simultaneously dodging the spheres. In his right hand, chakra formed and it became a ball. He hit Naruto with it, but he blocked it, but even so, he was thrown back 10 meters. Naruto began to fold the seals and at that time everything lit up. Jiraiya did not see or feel anything. Suddenly, a blow flies into his stomach. He is thrown into the sphere and it explodes and Jiraiya fell. At this time, Gamabunta was also blinded, but he still blocked the dragon's attacks. When he felt that Jiraiya was unconscious, he gave up and Naruto dispelled the dragon. After which Gamabunta evaporated. Naruto waited for Sanan to come to his senses. But he took advantage of the fact that he was unconscious and put a non-disclosure seal on him. Jiraiya woke up 30 minutes later. Naruto. You're finally awake. I'd like to get the keys I deserve. Jiraiya. Fine. He made seals and a toad began to crawl out of his mouth. Toad. Why did you call me, Jiraiya-san? Jiraiya. You must give him the keys to the Kyuubi's cage. Toad. Are you crazy? He'll kill them and then attack the village. Jiraiya. They are friends. And Naruto defeated me in a fight. Toad. Okay. If you say so, then I will give them the keys. After which he stretched out, and then his stomach turned and there was a seal of 5 elements. Toad. Jiraiya, you must drip your blood into the center. Jiraiya bit his finger and blood dripped out. The seal began to glow and seals began to appear from there. Toad. These seals are the keys to the cells. Naruto. Thank you. He walked over and took them, then turned around. Naruto. By the way, Jiraiya, I'm dead. Just like Mara. Jiraiya. What? He asked, but Naruto had already disappeared. What do you mean he and Mara are dead? Toad. I don't know. Maybe they know in the village. Jiraiya. I'm not allowed to enter there for another year. However, you can find out through connections. After which he went to the hotel to write his books. Naruto appeared a kilometer away from Jiraiya, put on his mask and went back to the base. On the way there, he was attacked by bandits and Nukanins 3 times, but he killed them all without even entering Kurama's cloak. In the morning he was already at the base. Everyone was still asleep. He went up to Mara and woke her up. Mara. Oh. It's you, Naruto. Did you get the keys? Naruto. Yes. Let's open them. Mara. Yeah. After which they sat in the lotus position and found themselves in their subconscious. Naruto. Hey, wake up, we've come to free you. Both Kuramas woke up and raised their heads. Dark Kurama. Well, finally, I'm tired of walking around in this collar and chains. Mara. You won't be there soon. Naruto gave Mara the seal. After that, the chains disappeared, but a cage appeared. Naruto. So you just need to put this seal on top of the other one. They both walked up to the cage door and then flew up. They attached the seals over the previous one. After that, both seals disappeared and the cage began to disappear. Mara. Now you are free from confinement. Light Kurama. Yeah, but now we have to teach you Kurama mod. Since we are sections, naturally they will be different for you and we will teach you separately. Naruto. Kurama Modu. Light Kurama. Yes, we have our own Sage mode. And we will teach it to you. Yours will be orange with the power of light, and Mara's will be black with the power of darkness. It will be much better than Sanan's Toad mode, but we want you to learn some summoning as well. Naruto. And which call should we take? Dark Kurama. Use the callback, sign up wherever you get to. Mara. Okay, then when should we start teaching Kurama mod? Dark Kurama. At 14 years old, because now your body is small and cannot withstand so much chakra. Naruto. In 6 years. Light Kurama. Yes, but during this time we will increase your chakra channels. We will also add you bragging rights every year. At 14, you will have access to all 9. That's when we will begin training you. Also, because you released us, we want to give you gifts. Katanas appeared in Naruto and Mara's hands. Light Kurama. These katanas are super strong, and they can also pass chakra along the blade. And this means that you can pass our chakra and other elements along them. And this element will be strengthened several times. We will also teach you the breaking technique. It is connected to your unique ability. By feeding it into these katanas, you will be able to attack with it. This is called the breaking technique. Naruto. Clear. Dark Kurama. Now get out of here and let us sleep. Mara. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe you know a medic who can transplant Uchiha eyes for us without any problems. Light Kurama. Tsunade Senju, but I think it's better not to go to her. The fire daimyo should be washed by a high-class medic. You can subdue him and transplant him. Naruto. Does Sasuke already know that we have his parents' eyes? Mara. Yes, I told him. Naruto. Okay, then I'll go subjugate the fire daimyo's medic, and you train Sasuke. Mara. When will we destroy Akatsuki? Naruto. We need Kurama's power. They only have SSS plus rank Nukanins on their team. Each of them is capable of fighting on par with the cage. We also don't really know anything about them. We also have to wait for Sasuke to avenge the clan. Mara. Then at 15 we will destroy Akatsuki. And at 16 we will declare war on everyone. Naruto. Yes. Mara. Okay, then let's get started. Naruto. Yeah, I'm going. Naruto came out of consciousness and disappeared. He ended up on top. After which he moved towards the fire daimyo's estate. Meanwhile, Mara went to wake up Sasuke to begin training. Fire daimyo. Naruto arrived at the fire daimyo's estate in 2 days. Since he didn't know where it was, he had to look for it. When he got there, he saw a lot of guards. Naruto. Dams, if I kill them, I'll get caught and they'll hunt me. Oh, I've got an idea. I'll become a guard myself and then I'll be able to easily subdue the medic and take him. After which he put on the mask and jumped from the tree. Naruto approached the gates of the estate. Security guard. Who are you and why are you wearing a mask? Naruto. Hello, I am Akaru Fatui. I have come to become the fire daimyo's guard. And the mask is so that I can safely use techniques. Since the Fatui clan has specialized in gases since the time of Hashirama and Madara. And my techniques are poisonous. That is why I wear a mask. Security guard. Okay, I'll tell the daimyo about you. Naruto. Thank you. Tell him he won't regret accepting me. Security guard. Okay, wait here. After which he entered inside. Naruto stood for 10 minutes and the gate opened. Security guard. The daimyo is waiting for you. Follow me, I will take you to him. After that, they went to the manor. They went up to the 2nd floor of the manor, because there was a lot of space there. The daimyo himself was sitting there, and in front of him were 10 guards. Security guard. Go ahead, you're on your own from here. After which the guard turned around and left. Naruto approached the daimyo. Naruto. Hello, daimyo-sama, I have come to become your guard. Daimyo. Hello, how old are you? Naruto. I am 8 years old. But despite my age, I am very strong. Daimyo. And why do you want to work for me at such an age? Naruto thought. Naruto. My clan was born during the time of Hashirama and Madara. During this time, my clan became useless to anyone and we stopped receiving tasks from the village, which led to a crisis in the clan. I came to you to earn money and help the clan. But that's not all. Also, my sister is in a deplorable state. She used poison without a mask, and this is strictly prohibited, since there is no antidote for many of our poisons. However, my sister can be saved, but for this you need a very good medic. I heard that there is a medic like Tsunade Senju, but I could not find her, so I also wanted you to allow your medic to help my sister. Daimyo. What makes you think that I have a good doctor? Naruto. But you are daimyo, you must have a good medic, because if something happens to you, then someone should help you, and a bad medic means death. Therefore, you would definitely hire a good medic. I am ready to do anything for you to accept me and help my sister. Daimyo. Okay, then you have to defeat these people. They are the strongest I have. Naruto. Can I use my technique? I can just kill them. Daimyo. No, it's not necessary. Naruto. Fine. Naruto stood in front of the guards. They surrounded him. One of them took out a katana and ran at the guy. Naruto stopped the blade of the katana with one finger and in an instant threw the man into the wall. After that, everyone started running at him. Naruto blocked all the attacks and when he got tired of it, he just knocked everyone out. Naruto. Am I accepted? Daimyo. Yes, you will serve my daughter. However, I cannot provide you with a medic now. Work for me for 2 months, then I will provide one. Naruto decided to stay with him and earn money. Naruto. Okay, I agree, thank you. After which a girl of about 15 years old came to them. Girl. Father, there you are. Daimyo. And here is my daughter. Her name is Mitoshi Hotarizawa. You must protect her and not leave her side. Naruto. Hi. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Father, how many times do I have to tell you that I don't need security? I'm already fed up with these slackers. Daimyo. He will be the only one to protect you. Now he is the strongest guard. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Then let him take off his mask. Naruto. Sorry, but for your own safety I can't take it off. It's all because of my techniques. They are poisonous and that's why I can't take the mask off. The daimyo's daughter looked at him sideways and then turned around. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Okay, let's go for a walk. Naruto. Hi. Naruto bowed to the daimyo and followed the girl. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. What is your name and how old are you? Naruto. I am Akaru Fatui. You can just call me Akaru. I am 8 years old, but despite my age I am strong. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. This is the first time I hear about Fatui. Naruto. Our clan specializes in poison techniques. Our poisons are different. However, we do not have antidotes to our poisons. That is why we were abandoned. And I came to you to help my clan. Also, our clan has existed since the time of Hashirama and Madara. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. I see, you can show me one of your techniques. Naruto thought. Naruto. Okay, but I'll show you the most harmless one. So as not to accidentally harm you. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Fine. Naruto made a seal and Kurama's chakra started to come out from his hand. He directed it at the grass and it withered. Naruto. Something like that. This is the weakest technique. We are taught it as soon as we awaken our chakra. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Cool. Is there a poison that can easily kill a person? Naruto. Yes. I am the 4th strongest in the clan. The first is my father. The second is my grandfather. The third is Onaku Fatui. He is my father's brother. And after him, it is me. Each of us can fight equally with an elite Anbu. And even defeat him. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Elite Anbu. Naruto. Anbu are those who carry out difficult tasks and they are under the direct control of the Hokage. Elite Anbu are those who lead the Anbu team. And that means they are the strongest. Something like that. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Are you from Konoha? Naruto. No, our clan lives separately from the villages, but even so, we could carry out tasks from the village. A month has passed since Naruto left. All this time he worked for the fire daimyo and repelled 4 attacks on the daimyo's daughter. At this time, Madara trained Sasuke. Also during this time, the base was completely done and equipped. Things were going well in Konoha. During this time, the following were buried: Sasuke Uchiha, Uzumaki Madara, and Uzumaki Naruto. Most people were glad that the demons were dead. But there were those who were sad, and some were angry. Among those who were angry was Shimuro Danzo. Because he had lost the opportunity to capture the 9-tailed fox. Also in Konoha, the Hokage changed. It became Tsunade Senju. When she became Hokage, she allowed Jiraiya to return to the village and made him an elder, since one of the previous ones died of old age. When Jiraiya returned, he learned that Madara and Naruto had died, but he realized that this was not true and they were alive. However, the seal did not allow him to tell about it. Then he began searching for Naruto and Madara, but without success. At this time, Naruto. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Icarus, let's go. I want to walk in the forest. Naruto. Fine. They went into the forest. They walked there for 30 minutes. Naruto. Mitoshi, stand behind me, we are surrounded. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Will they attack us again? Standing up behind Naruto, she said. Naruto. Yes, but it will be difficult now, they are strong. I will distract them, and you run to the estate. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. You will defeat them, right? Naruto. Yes, but you can't be around for that. Because I'll use some weird techniques that could kill you too. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. And they won't kill you. Naruto. Who knows? However, I'm unlikely to cope without them. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Okay. At this time, dozens of Nukanins jumped off. One of them. Hey, give us the girl and we won't touch you. Naruto unsheathed his katana. Same. I warned you. Kill him and leave the girl alive. At this time, dozens of B and S class Nukanin ran towards Naruto. Naruto blocked them in response, but he couldn't block everything and missed a couple of hits. Naruto jumped back, he covered his katana with orange chakra and rushed at the Nukanin. At this time, the leader of the gang was approaching the girl. Naruto noticed this and instantly pushed the leader away from the girl. Naruto, go away. The girl ran in the direction of the estate. When she had run far enough. Naruto. Well, now we can have some fun. He was covered in orange chakra with one tail. One of the Nukanins. What is this? Naruto was at his side in an instant and cut off his head with a katana. Then he attacked the others. When the girl ran up to the estate, the guards noticed her and they headed towards her. When they reached her. Security guard. Where is Fatui Ikaro? Why isn't he a Swami? Mitoshi Hotarizawa. He needs help. We were attacked by dozens of Nukanin and he started to fight them alone. He said that they are strong. He can die there. Help him please. Security guard. We need time to gather a detachment. When we gather, we will go to him, and you report to your father and stay at the estate. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Okay. She entered the estate and went to her father, after which she told him everything. At this time Naruto was fighting with the Nukanin. He had already killed half of them, but he himself was starting to run out of breath, as his body couldn't withstand Kurama's chakra. And he was starting to run out of breath. Then Naruto started to form seals. A huge seal appeared behind him. He jumped up and a huge beam flew out of the seal, which flew at the Nukanin. A huge explosion thundered and in its place a crater with a radius of about 200 meters was formed. After which Naruto was completely exhausted and passed out, but before that he sensed the chakra of 20 of the daimyo's guards. When they ran up to the curator, they immediately saw Naruto. Main. Check the surroundings, and I'll check him. Security. Eat. The leader approached Naruto and checked his pulse. It was there, but weak. Also, half of his mask was missing and he saw part of his face. Main. For some reason, he reminds me of the fourth Hokage. After which he took Naruto and called everyone. Everyone came up to him. Main. Is there anyone near us? One of the guards. No, but there are corpses here that were dismembered, and some looked like they were melted. In general, the site is not for the weak. Main. Got it. Okay, let's go back, his pulse is weak. He needs a medic. After which they went to the fire daimyo's estate. Mitoshi was already waiting inside. Since she had grown attached to Naruto over the past month, when the main one entered with Naruto, she immediately ran up to them. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. What's wrong with him? Main. He has a weak pulse. He also has burns. I'll take him to a medic. I think when he wakes up, you'll be able to talk to him. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Fine. A day later, Naruto woke up. He got up from his bed and looked around. Then someone entered the room. Someone. Oh, Hikaru, you've come to your senses. My name is Otoshi Matoro. I'm the daimyo's personal physician. I'd also like to examine you. Naruto. Did someone come to see me? Otoshi Matoro. Yes, Mitoshi, daimyo and the head of the guard. Naruto. Clear. After which Naruto got up from the bed and found himself next to Otoshi, after which he put the seal of submission and paralysis. He went to the nightstand where his things were. He got ready and put on a mask that was almost broken. After that, he left the room and killed absolutely everyone who came across him. Having killed everyone on the first floor, he headed to the second. There was daimyo with his personal guard and his daughter. Mitoshi Hotarizawa. Oh, Icarus, you've come to your senses. Naruto. I wouldn't be so happy if I were you. Naruto then held the katana out in front of him. Fire daimyo. What does it mean? Naruto. That you will die, he said with a smile, but it is not visible under the mask. Daimyo. Security. Kill him. After his words, all his guards ran towards Naruto. Naruto. Oh. You are weak. He was enveloped in orange chakra and 3 tails appeared on him. Daimyo. Jinchuriki. Naruto. Exactly. In an instant, he threw off all the guards and opened his mouth. Dozens of spheres flew out of his mouth and they flew at the guards. After which an explosion thundered. All the guards were killed. Naruto, you're left. Naruto disappeared and appeared behind Daimyo and killed him, and then killed his daughter. After killing everyone, he went to the room where he left the medic and took him. After which he went to the base. New eyes. A day later Naruto was already at the base. He immediately started looking for Mara. He found her in the training hall. She was training Sasuke. Naruto approached them. Naruto. Hi all. Mara. Naruto. You're early. Naruto. They saw my face and I killed them. But I got a medic. We can start the eye transplant. By the way, Sasuke, are you sure you don't mind? Sasuke. Does my answer really matter? Naruto. That's true, he said with a smile. Mara. Okay, Sasuke, continue on your own. Sasuke. Fine. They walked out of the training hall. Naruto. How much stronger has he become? Mara. He's almost like Itachi. I think if he had the Mangekyo Sharingan, they would be on equal terms. Naruto. Clear. After which they entered the laboratory, where Otoshi Matoro was already. Naruto. Who's first? Mara. Go ahead, you. I'll keep an eye on him. Naruto. Fine. He walked up to the operating table and lay down there. Naruto. Go ahead. The medic started the eye transplant. He finished after 30 minutes. And Otoshi put a bandage on Naruto's eyes. Mara. How are you? Naruto. Same as before, but my eyes still hurt a little. Mara. Okay, then we'll wait until your eyes get used to it, and then they'll transplant it for me. Naruto. Yeah. Mara helped Naruto get up from the table and led him into the room. Mara. Rest for 1 day, and then we'll see. After these words, Mara went out and went to the field where Sasuke was. Once there, she continued to train him. Sasuke. How is Naruto? Mara. He's resting. Sasuke. It's clear. After 2 days, Naruto was finally able to lift the bandage and see normally. His eyes no longer hurt. Naruto went to the mirror and fed chakra into his eyes. Instead of the usual pupil, a Sharingan with 3 tomo began to appear. After that, Naruto fed even more chakra into his eyes and a pattern began to appear in the Sharingan. In the middle was a pattern in the form of a shuriken, and on the sides were 3 tomo. Naruto. So this is my Mangekyo. Naruto went to the training ground where Mara and Sasuke were training. Naruto went there and called Maru. Mara. Are you okay? Naruto. Yes, now it's your turn. Mara. Okay, let's go. Naruto and Mara left the training ground and went to the lab. Arriving there, Mara lay down on the operating table. A medic came up and started the operation. After 20 minutes, he finished and put a bandage on Mara's eyes. Naruto walked up to the table and took his sister's hand. Naruto, shall we go? Mara. Yes, but you won't kill him. Naruto. Not yet. Suddenly, something will happen. Mara. Okay, let's go. Naruto led Maru to her room. Mara. Practice for a while, Sasuke. Naruto. Okay. Naruto went to the training ground. When he got there, he saw Sasuke, who was just sitting there. Naruto. Is he shirking training? Sasuke. Ah. Now you're going to train me. Naruto. Yes, get up and let's spar, but only taijutsu. Sasuke. Okay. They stood opposite each other. Sasuke ran at Naruto. He made 4 clones that surrounded the blonde. And they started attacking. Naruto dodged, and when he got tired, he counterattacked and killed the clones in 3 seconds. Then he attacked Sasuke. Sasuke blocked the attacks, but still missed some. Because he couldn't keep up with Naruto. A minute later, he got exhausted under Balandan's pressure and gave up. Naruto. You're still weak. You can't beat Itachi only with techniques. Sasuke. Shut up. Naruto. Okay, then train yourself. Sasuke. It will be even better this way. Naruto was already near the exit. Naruto. It was a mistake to take him with you. Although Mara seems to get along with Sasuke. I'll have to talk to her. He went out and then disappeared, appearing at the top. He went to look for the Nukanins. 2 hours later he came across a pair of stone Nukanins. Naruto jumped down from the tree towards them. They turned around and saw a guy in a mask. Head of the Nukanin. Who are you? Naruto. I am your death. One of the Nukinii. So you're still a child. Do you have enough strength? Naruto disappeared and appeared behind him. He then cut off his head. Naruto. Enough. Head of the Nukenon. What? When did he have time? Naruto. Let's do it this way. You give me 100,000 Ryo, and I won't kill you. Head of the Nukenon. It will be a shame if we surrender to a child. Kill him. Naruto. Okay. He disappeared again and appeared near the head. After which he cut off his hand, and then his leg. He fell and started screaming. Naruto got mad and cut off his head. Then he killed the others. Naruto. No fun at all. After which he heard the whistle of a sword and bowed. Afterwards, 3 shinobi jumped from the trees. One of them, you're not bad. Naruto. Were these your comrades? Same. No, we were just passing by and saw your fight. Although it can't be called that. Naruto disappeared in an instant, appearing behind them. He made a seal and fireballs flew at the Trinity. But one of the 3 made seals and a wave poured out of his mouth, which destroyed the fireballs and the wave headed towards Naruto. Naruto was enveloped in orange chakra and opening his mouth, a beam flew out that destroyed the wave and killed the creator of the technique. One of the Trinity. You are really strong. He put his hand out to the corpse. A green ball flew out of his hand and it entered the corpse and it rose. Naruto. What? He resurrected him. Looks like we should start with him. Naruto had 3 tails, and he also activated the Mangekyo Sharingan. After which he disappeared, appearing near the resurrector. He hit him, but he blocked his attack. Then he hit Naruto in the stomach and he flew into a tree. Naruto stood up and opened his mouth, a beam flew out from there, but another guy appeared in front of the resurrector and put his hands out and an air shield appeared in front of him. The beam crashed into the shield, pierced it and it pierced 2 at once. Naruto. Only the resurrected one remains. Naruto disappeared and appeared behind the last opponent and punched him in the stomach. Naruto. Well, at least I had a little fun. He turned off the cloak and the Mangekyo Sharingan. After which he turned around and headed back to the base. Along the way he killed 10 more Nukenon. When he arrived he simply lay down in bed and fell asleep. In 2 days. Mara's eyes finally settled. Betrayal. At that moment Sasuke entered the room. Sasuke. Mara, how are your eyes? Mara. Everything is fine, how are your trainings with Naruto? Sasuke. We didn't even train with him. He just came, we fought and he left, I haven't seen him since. Mara. Clear. Sasuke. Listen, Mara. Mara. What? Sasuke. Do we really need Naruto? Mara. What? He's my brother. Or do you want us to kill him again? Sasuke. Yes, as I said, he will only get in our way. You know yourself that by killing Naruto, you will be able to get all the power of the Kyuubi and you will become stronger. Mara. I don't think Kurama will be for it. Sasuke. Now you have the Mangekyo Sharingan, you can control it. At that moment Naruto entered the room. Naruto. Hello, sister, and Sasuke is here too. Mara. Hello. Sasuke looked at Maru as if to say, so, what do you agree to? Mara looked at Sasuke and nodded. They both disappeared. Maru was covered in black chakra and appeared behind Naruto, and Sasuke appeared in front of Naruto. Both pierced the boy with their katana. Naruto didn't expect this and didn't have time to do anything. Naruto. Mara, why? Sasuke. It's for the sake of power, so she will have all the power of the Kyuubi. Mara. Exactly, I will fulfill our dream and take revenge for our past, but without you, brother. Naruto fell, and Mara activated Mangekyo and folded the seals, after which she touched Naruto and began to stroke Naruto's chakra and Light Kurama. POV Light Kurama. Light Kurama was simply sleeping with his muzzle resting on his paws. Suddenly, he began to disappear. Kurama woke up and began to look at his disappearing body. At that time, Dark Kurama began to receive his other half of chakra. After Light Kurama disappeared, Mara appeared in the subconscious. NPOV Light Kurama. Mara. Well hello, already a whole Kurama. Kurama. And why did you do this? Mara. To fulfill our dream, and for that we need power. And Naruto had the other half of my power. Kurama. Do you really think that I will help you now? You betrayed your brother for power. You also came to Komne for power. Unlike you, Naruto was the child of our father's prophecy. Mara. So you won't give me your power. Kurama. Exactly. Kura began to absorb the girl's body. Mara realized this and activated the Mangekyo. After that, Mara and Kurama met eyes and she plunged Kurama into Genjutsu. Mara. That's better. After which Mara came out of the subconscious. Sasuke. How did it go? Mara. I subdued him. Sasuke. Okay, then I'll go get rid of this body. Mara. Stop. Mara walked up and reached her hand towards Naruto's face. She then tore out his eyes and placed them in a flask. Mara. Now you can. Sasuke took Naruto's body and went out, after which he went upstairs and walked with the body for several kilometers. At that moment, he saw and threw Naruto down there. Naruto's POV. I went into the room, there was no place, I greeted her, and at that moment I saw Sasuke. At that moment they looked at each other. After that Mara nodded and they both disappeared, after which 2 katanas stuck into me. I fell to the floor, after which Mara came up to me and activated the Mangekyo Sharingan and folded the seals. After which she touched me and began to suck Kurama's chakra out of me. When she completely absorbed Kurama's chakra, I passed out. A few minutes later I felt grass. Opening my eyes I saw the sky. After which I decided to look around. Getting up I saw a woman with white hair sitting near the river. I went up to her. Meeting the goddess and new power. Naruto. Who are you? Woman. I'm Kaguya Otsutsuki. And who are you? Naruto. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Where are we and what are you doing here? Kaguya Otsutsuki. We are in my world. I live here after my children mesmerized me. Naruto. Why did they seal you? Kaguya Otsutsuki. I am the progenitor of all chakra. I gave birth to 2 sons. After several decades, they wanted to get my power. Then I fought them back, but lost. During the fight, I used the great power called Juubi. Stroking it, I received incredible power, but even so I could not defeat them. Because of my power, they could not absorb me and decided to seal me. However, they managed to release Juubi and defeat Hogoromo, divided it into 9 parts. These were the 9 Biju, and from the rest of the parts he created the moon where he sent me. Hamura also went there to watch me so that I would not get out. Naruto. So, we are on the moon and your own children betrayed you. Kaguya. Yes. Naruto. Do you know that I was also given away by a person close to me? And all this was also for the sake of power. This means that we are similar. By the way, I died, didn't I? Kaguya. No, you are lying unconscious. However, your heart is not beating, but even so, you are alive. Naruto. How is that? Kaguya. Temporary death. The Biju was extracted from you and you should have died, but the Uzumaki genes saved you. And as I know, the Uzumaki came from a secondary branch of the Otsutsuki. Your endurance is great, which is why you can survive the extraction of the Biju. You also inherited a large supply of chakra. Naruto. So you are my ancestor. Kaguya. Partially, because I am from the main branch of the clan. Naruto. Okay, how long have you been here and how do you get out of here? Kaguya. I've been here for over 1,000 years. It's impossible to just get out of here, but you're just unconscious and when you come to, you'll come back, and I'll stay here. Naruto. I see, you're not bored here alone. Kaguya. Of course it's boring, but I can't do anything about it. You're the only one who could get here. Naruto. Is it possible to get you out of here? Kaguya. Why do you need this? Naruto. We were both betrayed, I want to help you. Kaguya. I don't think you can help me in this condition. Naruto. What about me? Kaguya. After the extraction of the Biju, your chakra channels were destroyed, which is why you are unlikely to be able to use them. Also, you have no eyes. You also have a broken spine. Naruto. I see, so I'm still going to die there. Kaguya. Yes. Naruto. I see, he said sadly. Kaguya. Do you really want to help me? Naruto. Yes, but I am insignificant. Kaguya. If you want to free me, I can give you my power. I will also tell you how to do it. Naruto was delighted by this news. Naruto. I agree, but what is this power? Kaguya. The power of the progenitor of chakra. You will also have a sea of chakra. Naruto. Wow, with such power, I can definitely free you. Oh yeah, and how do I do that? Kaguya. There are 4 points. The first is to find a person who has the power of 2 sons of Hogoromo. The first son is Ashura, and the second is Indra. The only such person is Madara Uchiha. The second point is the 10 star. Madara must absorb the 10 tail. The third point is the eternal Tsukiyomi. The fourth is part of my chakra. Naruto. But there is one thing, but Uchiha Madara died a long time ago. Kaguya. No, Madara died 16 years ago. Naruto. How? In history it was written that he died in a battle with Hashirama Senju. Kaguya. He just faked his death, he managed to get Hashirama's cells and escape. That's why he managed to live so long. Naruto. I see, but where can I find him? Kaguya. In a cave near the cliff near Konoha, however, the passage there is sealed, but with my strength you can easily handle it. Naruto. Fine. Kaguya. Okay, let's get started with transferring my power. Naruto. Yeah. Kaguya approached Naruto and extended her hand to him. Naruto began to feel changes in his body. His skin began to lighten and became white. His hair grew like Madara's and it also turned white. Naruto himself became taller. He also grew 2 horns. In the middle of his forehead, a slit appeared where the Rinja Sharingan was. Also, slits for eyes appeared on his hands, but he could not open them, and instead of his eyes, a pure white Byakugan appeared. Kaguya. That's all. During the time you spend here, I will train you. But first, I will give you new clothes. A snow-white cape appeared in her hand. These are the clothes of the Otsutsuki. Put 'em on. Naruto took it and put it on. Naruto. Cool. Kaguya. Okay, let's start training, since we don't know when you'll come to your senses. 7 years have passed. Naruto began to disappear. Kaguya. Looks like the time has come. Good luck to you, Naruto. Naruto. Bye, Kaguya. You'll be free soon. Naruto completely disappeared. In all 7 years, he completely mastered Kaguya's power. He was also able to open the Rinja Sharingan on his hands. Naruto opened his eyes. He was lying deep under the water in the abyss. A portal appeared under Naruto and he fell into it, after which he appeared above the abyss hovering in the sky. He activated the Byakugan. A kilometer away from it, he saw the base where he lived before. But it was already abandoned. Naruto decided to go there. And in 2 minutes he was there. He went down and began to look around. Naruto. Looks like there hasn't been anyone here for 3 years. That means they left here. We are 15 now, which means Mara should have already fully mastered Kurama's power. And that means she will fight Akatsuki. Naruto took off again. He flew towards the stone village. In 4 hours. He flew to the land of stone and hovered over it. The shinobi who noticed him stood up. Suddenly an old man appeared in front of Naruto. Tsuchikage. Who are you? Naruto looked at him. Naruto. I am Naruto Otsutsuki. I did not come here to fight. I only want information. Tsuchikage. And what is it? Naruto. Do you know Maru Uzumaki and Uchiha Sasuke? Chushigak. All I know is that they went missing. In Konoha, I think they're dead, but their bodies were never found. That's all. Naruto. Were there any manifestations of the 9-tailed beast? Tsuchikage. No. It should only appear after 3 years. Since it needed 10 years to recover, and 7 have passed. Naruto. I see. Then the last question. What's going on with Akatsuki now? Tsuchikage. Akatsuki. Nothing much is known about them. Only that there are 12 people in the group, each of them an SSS plus rank Nukanen. Also, that they captured 4 Bayu. 1-tailed, 4-tailed, 5-tailed and 2-tailed. Also, that Itachi Uchiha was killed a year ago. Naruto. I see. That's all I needed to know. Naruto turned and started flying away. Tsuchikage. Stop. And now answer my questions. Naruto turned around. Naruto. Fine. Tsuchikage. Where are you from? Naruto. I am a Konohagakure renegade. Tsuchikage. I haven't heard of anyone in Konoha being born with such an appearance. And you're not in the bingo book. Naruto. They consider me dead, although I have been that way for 7 years. Tsuchikage. What does it mean? Naruto. I was in a coma for 7 years. Tsuchikage. Then why did you need information about the former Jinchuriki of the 9-tailed, Uchiha and Akatsuki? Naruto. Mara is alive, Uchiha is alive too, and they all became members of Akatsuki. When they gather all the Bayu, the war will begin. Tsuchikage. What? So you're Uzumaki Naruto? Naruto. No, I'm already Naruto Otsutsuki. Tsuchikage. So they already have 5 Biju, why do they need this war? Naruto. They want to rule the world, to be gods and with their power to end all wars, keeping all the villages in fear. Tsuchikage. Keep everyone in fear. Naruto. Exactly, okay, I'm a couple. Naruto opened the portal and entered it. He found himself 10 kilometers away from the stone village. He decided to go to the leaf village. Along the way, he looked for the Akatsuki lair. In a week. Naruto was already hovering over Konoha. He landed on the roof of the residence. Breaking through the ceiling, he found himself in front of the Hokage. He was surrounded by 10 Anbu. Hokage. Who are you? Naruto. What? Where is Sarutobi Hiruzen? Hokage. What? He died 3 years ago. Naruto. Clear. Hokage. Who are you and what do you want? Naruto. I am Naruto Otsutsuki. I came here to tell you something. However, first I want to see Jiraiya, one of the hermits. Hokage. Why do you need this? Naruto. He can confirm part of my words. Hokage. Call Jiraiya. One of the Anbu has disappeared. Naruto. And you are Tsunade Senju, aren't you? Tsunade. Yes. Naruto. Clear. That Anbu and Jiraiya appeared in front of them. Jiraiya. What do you need? Jiraiya looked around and saw Naruto. Jiraiya. What? Who are you? Tsunade. So you don't know him? Jiraiya. This is the first time I've seen it. Naruto. I wouldn't say that, Jiraiya. I am Naruto Otsutsuki. However, before that, I was Naruto Uzumaki. Jiraiya was shocked. He wanted to say something, but he couldn't. Naruto. So my seal is still standing. Tsunade. Seal. Naruto. The seal of silence. I put it 7 years ago. Naruto appeared next to Jiraiya and made a seal. Ink poured out of Jiraiya's mouth. He started coughing. Tsunade. You can't be him. Naruto and Madara died during the Chonin exam 7 years ago. Naruto. No, we didn't die and Jiraiya knows it. However, the seal forbade saying it. Jiraiya stopped coughing and confirmed his words. Jiraiya. Tsunade, it's true. I met Naruto, he took the seal from the QB cell from me. Tsunade. What? So Uchiha Sasuke is also alive? Naruto. Exactly. However, I haven't seen him for 7 years. You could say that they killed me by taking the QB from me. All these years, I was unconscious at the bottom of the river. Where they are now, I can only guess. Jiraiya. But why did you leave and what happened to your body? Naruto. We left for the sake of power. We wanted to become gods of peace and end all wars. Unite all the villages into one and rule it. Jiraiya. Did you want to rule the world through fear? Naruto. Exactly. However, Madara and Sasuke decided to betray me and take the other half of the QB. Jiraiya. What about your body? Naruto. I became Otsutsuki. You know Hagoromo Otsutsuki, right? Tsunade and Jiraiya nodded. Naruto. So, during hibernation, I received the power of Otsutsuki, which changed my body. Jiraiya. And what do you want to do now? Naruto. Helping one person who was also betrayed like me. Tsunade. And who is this man? Naruto. Alas, but I will not tell you this. However, I will tell you one thing for sure. The war will begin soon. Jiraiya. What? Naruto. When Akatsuki captures all the Beiyu, then the war will begin. That's all, I have to go. The beginning of the war. Naruto opened a portal and entered it, and appeared over the abyss near Konoha. Naruto. I think it's here. Naruto went down and suddenly he felt a seal and touched it and it knocked him off. Then Naruto went up to it, and folded several seals. Then that seal disappeared. After that Naruto felt several more seals. He removed them all and after that a stone moved out, which closed the cave. Going in there he saw a wall with a barrier. Naruto walked up to her and made about 50 seals, then stopped and extended his hands to the barrier. Scarlet lightning began to sparkle from his hand and he touched the barrier. The barrier began to fall. When he was completely asleep, the wall moved apart. He walked in and saw Madara's aged body, and tubes were drawn to him coming from the tree. Naruto approached him and a white creature attacked him. Naruto blocked the attack and pierced his stomach, after which he disconnected the tubes connected to Madara and he began to dry up. Black rods appeared in Naruto's hand, which he began to stick into Madara. After he began to fold the seals and Madara began to grow younger. Having come to his best farm, he opened his eyes. Madara. What? I died. At that moment he saw Naruto. Madara. Who the hell are you? Naruto. I am Naruto Otsutsuki. Madara. Otsutsuki. Naruto. Yes, I need you. Because you have the blood of both Asura and Indra. Madara. And why? Naruto. Power over the world. For now I control you, but if you agree to my conditions, I will grant you freedom. Madara. And what do you need? Naruto. The Great World War for this world. You will have to absorb the 10 tails and gain the great power. However, it will not be that easy. Everyone will interfere with us, since we are the third party. All people will fight against one group, called Akatsuki. Madara. Akatsuki. So Obito finally made this decision. Naruto. What does it mean? Madara. Uchiha Obito. I once saved him when half of his body was crushed by a rock. I gave him an artificial body and took care of him for several years. Along the way, I trained him. Before my death, I gave him the Rasengan, the greatest dojutsu in this world. Naruto. I'm afraid to disappoint you, the regular Rasengan is very weak. For example, my Rinnegan Sharingan is much stronger than yours. The eye on his forehead opened and Rinnegan's Sharingan was revealed. Madara. Wow, how did you get that? Naruto. One person gave it to me. Madara. Okay, let's continue. Actually, I gave him the Rinnegan so that he could stop wars with it. And apparently, he went the path of strength and fear. Naruto. I see. Well, okay, you have to swallow the 10-tailed beast and we will rule this world. But that's not all. When you get the same eye as me, we must activate the eternal Tsukiyomi. With the help of which we will stop wars and bring eternal peace. Madara. Eternal Genjutsu. Naruto. Exactly. Without this, there is no way to stop wars in the world. This world is full of things you cannot change. The longer you live, the more you realize that the world is made up of pain, suffering, and emptiness. As long as there is light in this world, there will be darkness. As long as there are winners, there will be losers. The selfish desire for peace drives wars, and hatred is driven by love. Madara. Maybe you're right, but what will happen next? Naruto. I'll keep an eye on the people so that they don't accidentally leave there, otherwise you never know what might happen. Well, and you can do whatever you want. The main thing is don't bother me. Madara. I agree. And when will the war be? Naruto. It depends on Obito. In the meantime, we'll stay here. Madara. Fine. Naruto. I'll go put the barriers back so that we don't get spotted. 1 year has passed. The land of iron. Cage meeting. Mifune. And sir, finally, everyone is here. I ask all security to get up and go backstage. All the guards rose. Mifune. Okay, then I declare the beginning of the meeting of the 5 cage. Tsuchikage. And why did you, Ryakage, call the council? Ryakage. I think I know everything about the Akatsuki organization. They have already stolen 8 Bayu, only the 9-tailed one remains, which will appear in 2 years. Something must be done with them. Tsunade. I don't want to upset you, but most likely they already have all the Biju. Kazekage. What does it mean? Tsunade. A year ago, the former Jinchuriki of the 9-tailed beast came to our village. Uzumaki Naruto, although now he is Naruto Otsutsuki. Tsuchikage. So he came to you too. Mizukage. What does it mean? Tsunade. So he only came to us. He said that the war would start soon. And it would start when Akatsuki gathered all the Biju. Suddenly a spiral began to appear in front of everyone and a man in an orange spiral mask crawled out of it. The cage guards jumped out and stood in front of their cage. Unknown. Hello everyone. I wonder how this Naruto knows about our plan. The Raikage didn't wait and immediately attacked him, but passed right through him. Tsuchikage. Went right through. Interesting. He folded his hands and began to separate them. A cube began to appear in them. Tsuchikage. Atomic fission. But this man disappeared, and after the disappearance of the equipment he appeared again. Unknown. Enough, I didn't come here to fight, but to talk. Mizukage. And what do you need? Unknown. I came here so that you would give us the 8-star. Ryakage. What? You captured him? Unknown. No, he managed to escape. Ryakage. What a bastard, as soon as I see him I'll kill him. Unknown. Well then, will you give it to us? Ryakage. No way. Mizukage. Why do you need all the tails? Unknown. For the sake of peace. With their help we can create peace. Tsuchikage. A world made of fear. Unknown. And you are not happy with this? Hokage. Of course not, people are given freedom, and you are ruining it with your fear. Unknown. Then there is no other choice. I will declare war on all the great countries. You have 2 months to prepare. After which he disappeared into the spiral. Kazekage. I think now we should definitely unite against them. Tsuchikage. Hokage. Do you know where that Otsutsuki went? Tsunade. No, he just opened some portal, went in there and disappeared. Why do you need him? Chushigak. He must be strong. If we lure him to our side, then we will have a better chance of winning the war. Ryakage. Aonoki, are you really afraid of Akatsuki? There are less than 20 of them. Victory is already ours. Mizukage. They have 8 biju, and it is unlikely that they would start a war without a plan for victory. They have something with which they can defeat us. Tsunade. By the way, I haven't finished the story yet. Mara Uzumaki and Uchiha Sasuke are most likely in Akatsuki. And Mara Uzumaki has all the power of the Kyuubi, as well as the Mangekyo Sharingan. I think they are both strong. A samurai approached Mifune and said something in his ear. Mifune. Excuse me, we need to finish. As the mediator of the Cage Summit, I declare the end of the meeting. I also declare the formation of a shinobi alliance, and the Raikage will become the head. Mifune stood up and walked out. The others followed him. In 2 months. In the land of clouds. Shinobi from all the villages were lined up in several rows, all of them waiting for the war to begin. Each of them was arguing and recalling the grievances of the villagers. Suddenly, a man appeared on the mountain. It was the Kazekage. Kazekage. For the sake of profit and gain, for the sake of the country and village, shinobi hated and killed each other, all 3 great shinobi wars. Hatred paralyzed the thirst for power and strength before, and I was the embodiment of hatred and strength. I was a Jinchuriki. I hated this world and the people in it. I wanted to destroy it. Now this is what Akatsuki wants, but I was able to stop. Stone, leaf, mist, clouds. There are no more villages here, there is only shinobi. If you still hate sand, come after the war, I will give you my head. Our enemy has come for the last Bayu, and if he is captured, then our world will end. I want to protect him and I want to protect this world, but I am too young to do everything on my own. All of you, I ask for your help. People. We will help you, Gara-sama. 5 days have passed. The 4th Great Shinobi War is underway. The alliance was winning. However, there was one very important fight going on right now. Between the 8-tailed beast and the masked man with the other 7 Jinchuriki. The 8-tailed one began to spin, sweeping away all the trees around, forming a flat clearing. Suddenly, near the 8-tailed one, 2 people, Guy and Kakashi. 8-tailed, and you're on time. Kakashi. We rushed as fast as we could. Guy activated the 7 gates and began to fight the masked man. He was assisted by Kakashi. At this time, the 8-tailed fought the Jinchuriki in the Bijuu's cloak. Suddenly he notices rods on them. He points 1 tentacle at each. He manages to pull out 2 rods. There were the Jinchuriki of the 3 tails and the Jinchuriki of the 6 tails. The rest were able to dodge. At this time, Guy and Kakashi tried to hit the masked man, but they always went right through him. Suddenly, the masked man felt that control over the 3-tailed and 6-tailed was lost. He then jumped back and folded the seals, summoning the Gedo Mizu article, from whose mouth all the chains flew out. The man in the mask. Okay, I don't care if he's weaker, but otherwise I might lose. Although I have those too. The chains enveloped all the Biju except the 8-tailed one, and the statue began to absorb each one in order. When everyone was absorbed, the masked man began to make seals and the statue began to come to life. POV General Staff. Hey. Looks like we're winning. Now we have to fight that guy in the mask. Suddenly, a huge amount of chakra flares up on the ball. Ow. Look, Raikage. Ryakage. What is this? Ow. I have no idea, but it is very strong. Ryakage. I'm heading there. Tell all the shinobi to head there too. Hokage in charge. Tsunade. No, I'm going with you. Ryakage. Are you sure you can handle the stress? Tsunade. Yes. They formed a circle and appeared next to Guy and Kakashi in a moment. A few seconds later, the Mizukage was standing there, and a few seconds later, Gaara and Aonoki flew there. The man in the mask, all 5 kage. When the Gedo statue completely transformed into the 10 tails, a tube was attached to Obito's back, thanks to which he could control it. The man in the mask. Now you're finished. A third party appears in war. After these words, a portal appeared in the sky and 2 people came out, Naruto Otsutsuki and Madara Uchiha. The man in the mask. Madara, have you sent me help? Uchiha Madara. No, I have a deal with this kid. Better give us the 10 tails, Obito. Kakashi stood up in shock upon hearing this name. Kakashi. Obito, so it's you, he thought to himself. Ryakage. Who are you? Hokage. Naruto, what are you doing here, and with Madara too? Kakashi was again stunned because he thought that he, like Obito, had died. Naruto. I accept the third party here. I only need the 10 tails. Madara. So, Obito, will you give it to me? Obito. Yes, Madara-sama. But suddenly 2 people appear behind him and pierce his heart. Madara. He decided to give it to them. Sasuke. Let's manage it ourselves. Otherwise, everyone here is useless. Madara. Madara and someone else are here. Naruto. Someone else, but you don't seem to recognize me, sister. Madara. So you're Naruto. Sasuke. What? He died 7 years ago. Madara. He's changed in appearance too. But okay, he's without Kurama now, but be careful with Madara. Naruto. Madara, we're going according to plan. Madara. Fine. Naruto opened a portal and appeared behind Madara. He attacked her, but she dodged. Naruto held out his hands. Naruto. Banshu to Nin. Maru and Sasuke were thrown back and flew off the 10 tails. At that moment, Madara appeared on the head. Naruto. Stop, don't swallow. Madara. Why? Naruto. It doesn't have all the power. It doesn't have enough of the 9 tails and 8 tails. First, you have to shove them into it. Madara made the seals and the 10 tails began to transform into a Gedo statue. 2 chains flew out of it. One caught the 8-tailed and began to pull it into the statue. And the other tried to catch Madara. Naruto. I'll help. Naruto opened a portal and found himself next to Madara. Naruto. Banshu to Nin. Madara began to fly towards Naruto, then he had a black staff and he put it forward. When Madara almost reached her, Sasuke grabs her, saving her. Sasuke. It looks like you're wrong, it's him we should be afraid of. Sasuke activated Susanoo, and Madara activated 9-tailed mode and they reunited. Susanoo was covered in orange chakra. It rushed at Naruto at breakneck speed. Naruto flew up and put his palms together. Naruto. Great planetary devastation. Black spheres appeared in the sky, and the ground began to crack underfoot, and then it flew towards the spheres, gaining more and more volume. Hokage. This will affect us too. Ryakage. Put up a defense. The Kazekage enveloped all the shinobi in a sphere of sand. Then all the stone shinobi began to build a defense of stone. Naruto. This rain won't be so easy to survive. After these words, he sent all the spheres down. Susanoo got wings and flew up. He headed towards Naruto, destroying the spheres along the way. However, those spheres that he did not destroy hit the dome and destroyed it, leaving only dust. But still no one was affected. Sasuke and Madara were on the same level as Naruto, and they moved towards him. He swung his sword and hit Naruto. But Naruto blocked the attack by putting his hand. Naruto. Absorption. Naruto began to absorb Kurama's chakra. Madara. Put away the sword. It's absorbing the Kyuubi's chakra. Sasuke quickly put away his sword, but instead a crossbow appeared. It flew away and began to shoot arrows. Naruto put his hands out and absorbed each arrow. Sasuke. It's no use, he absorbs them. Madara. Let's use Indra's arrow. Sasuke. Do you want to use the most powerful technique? Madara. Yes. Sasuke. But she will use up all of Kyuubi's chakra. Madara. This is the only chance. I don't think he will evade. Sasuke. Okay. Madara began to transfer all of Kyuubi's chakra to Susanoo and it began to sparkle, and clouds began to appear in the sky. After which a flash of lightning flew from there to Susanoo. Sasuke began to pull the bow, an arrow that consisted entirely of lightning. Sasuke. Indra's arrow. And an arrow of lightning flew out of the bow and towards Naruto. Naruto put his hands out. When the arrow touched his hands, Naruto couldn't absorb it and it hit him. A huge explosion thundered, spreading over several hundred meters. And the wave from the explosion spread for kilometers. It hit all the shinobi and threw them far away. Only Kage, Kakashi and Guy were able to stand on the spot. Madara. Killed. Sasuke. I don't know, but he couldn't swallow it. Then they looked at Madara, who stood there grinning. And they again began to look where Naruto had been before. When the explosion dissipated, Naruto was floating there, missing both arms. Sasuke. Just hands. Madara. But now he won't be able to absorb techniques and you can attack calmly. Susanoo pulled the arrows and started to launch them at Naruto. However, at that moment, a portal appeared behind them, and a chain flew out from it, which pierced Susanoo and hit Madara's back. Naruto. That's all. The chain threw Maru out of Susanoo and pulled her into the portal. After she passed through the portal, Naruto dispelled it. Naruto. Well, now Sasuke, I can kill you. The eye on Naruto's forehead opened. Sasuke. Rinja Sharingan. Black rods began to appear near Naruto, which then flew one after another at Susanoo. Sasuke fought them off, but still missed some. At this time, they began to pull the 9 tails out of Madara. After the 9 tails was completely pulled out, the chain wrapped around his neck and dragged him into the Gedo statue. And Madara fell down dead. At this time, Sasuke's Susanoo was completely destroyed and he was falling down. Having fallen to the ground, he flattened. And Kurama was already in the statue. Then Naruto opened the portal, entered it and appeared next to Madara. Naruto. You can begin. Madara. Fine. Rebirth of the goddess. Madara made the seals and the 10-tailed began to revive again, but already completely with its own power. When it was completely reborn, Madara touched the 10-tailed with both hands and began to absorb it into himself. Having absorbed it, it began to change. His skin turned white, a horn grew that covered his entire forehead, and a white cape appeared on him. Naruto. Now it's eternal Tsukiyomi. Madara flew up several hundred meters and stopped. He broke his horn. Madara. When Rinja awakens and rises to the moon, then the eye will awaken and reflect from the moon to plunge the world into eternal sleep. The eye on his forehead opened and then was reflected in the moon. Madara. Let the world of eternal Tsukiyomi begin. Ryakage. Look at the moon. Tsunade. What's wrong with her? Madara made a seal. The moon began to shine. Although it was night, it was so bright because of the light that it seemed like it was day. Little by little, the Rinnegan began to appear in everyone's eyes. Naruto opened a portal and found himself next to Madara. Naruto. And the last point. Madara. Fine. Madara joined his palms. Madara. Divine phenomenon of a dense forest. Roots began to emerge from the ground, and wood shavings began to emerge from them, enveloping each person. After everything was over. Naruto. That's all, although there is one point left. Madara. And what kind? Naruto. Kaguya's objection. Naruto began to develop a black hand and he pierced Madara's stomach with it. Madara. What? Naruto. Thank you for reviving my love. Madara began to swell and grow in size. After which he was enveloped in a black sphere. It began to shrink until it became human-sized. After that, the sphere began to disappear, and Kaguya began to appear in its place. Kaguya. You did it, Naru. Naruto. Yeah, now we can always be together. Kaguya. Yes, but first we need to restore your hands. Kaguya approached Naruto and touched him. Naruto's arms began to grow. 3 years passed, all this time Naruto and Kaguya were together. They built a house in which they lived. Kaguya was pregnant and she was 9 months. They lived well and Naruto even thought that it was possible to release all people, but take all their chakra, making them ordinary people and rule them. So another 15 years passed. Kaguya and Naruto already had 2 children. The first was a boy, he was 15 and his name was Shitori. The second was a girl, she was 9 and her name was Toya. Kaguya freed all the people by taking all their chakra and kept order on this land. This is how their life went.